Yo, hello?
Yo, just give me 1 second.
Alright. Hello?
Yes. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Good. Good. Give me 1 second, pineapple.
Alright.
Okay. So, give me 1 second. Okay, cool. Uh, I usually start off with this question, whether I know or don't know. Okay, so the question will be, have you watched any of the VODs or streams or anything like that before?
Yeah, I watched like a couple.
Okay, cool. I just asked
Not
that
all
to
the way, but
see.
like,
I just asked that to see how, like, if you know kind of how the session will go. So you kind of have an idea of how it'll go, depending on how long ago the video is from. But
uh, yeah.
yeah, you want to say something?
Nah, I think I watched this like 2 months ago. I don't know.
Okay, okay, cool. But yeah, uh, yeah, so we're going to. So go ahead and share your screen,
Alright.
and and then hopefully you warmed up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let me just take a look at your screen. Okay, great. So, um, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions before we play, okay? But the first question is gonna be, so for the VOD viewers, what is your current rank, peak rank, and then the roles you play or agents?
Current rank Ascendant 1, peak rank Ascendant 2, this act.
Okay.
Um, I just play like either Clove or just Sentinel, like Chamber or Cipher,
uh,
and
Cipher,
yeah,
Sentinel,
or Clove, cause yeah,
or
I used to
Clove.
play a lot more Sentinel, but I've been playing a lot more Clove recently.
Great. Okay. So currently Ascendant 1, peak Ascendant 2, Cipher, Sentinel slash Clove. Is that correct? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been playing the game for?
I think like a year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay, so that's like what, episode
I think I started
7?
like episode eight.
8?
Episode
Yeah,
eight.
yeah, yeah. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I stopped playing in episode 6, came back in episode 9. Been playing since.
Okay.
Okay, but okay. That's awesome. Okay, so the next question will be as specific as you can be. How much time do you put into Valorant on average?
Um, well, it depends on when I have school or not. Like
Let's
when I don't have
say when you
school,
don't let's say when you don't have school because
like
you don't have
right
school right.
now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, like right now, like maybe like like 12 games a day.
You fucking nerd. Okay, so that's like that's a good like 8 and 9 hours. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, but I'm getting a summer job, so it'll probably have to go down a little bit.
Oh shit. Okay, and then what are you aim training every day?
I don't really aim train. I just use it to warm up. But yeah,
Okay. All right. Cool, cool. All right, so the next question will be um in terms of your game, okay, what are your concerns, things you're having trouble with? You know, I don't know, mental stuff, whatever.
uh,
Like, why'd you come to me?
I feel like I feel like in terms of like game sense and aim, like I would say I'm pretty good, but my mental is absolutely terrible.
Okay.
Like I've literally gone from Ascendant 2 to Diamond 2 up to Ascendant 2 to Diamond 2 and now I'm back to Ascendant 1 like
Multiple times.
twice.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah.
massive losing streaks and then massive winning streaks.
Okay. Okay. So you're mental, you're saying. And you're saying you have good
It's so bad.
mechanics and good gaming
I'm
sense.
I wouldn't say my mechanics are like great, but they're definitely serviceable.
Serviceable. Okay. All right. All right. That's decent. Okay, I can respect that. All right. And then the last couple questions is gonna be, okay. In terms and and be as specific as you can be, please. Hold on, something wrong with my headset.
Alright.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so try to be as specific as you can be. It's gonna be in terms of Valorant. What are your goals? What is it you want from Valorant? Big, big goal, not the small ones.
Uh, well, I'm trying to hit Immortal this act. Um,
Trying to hit Immortal this act.
there's
18
like I think
days.
there's like yeah,
It's crunch time. Okay.
yeah. I
What
mean,
else?
I know I can do it if I go on a max
Okay,
win
that's
streak.
kind of a
Uh,
small goal, but what's the long-term goal? Or is there none?
uh,
Is there none?
I think just join the school team.
Collegiate team? How old are you?
Yeah, yeah. 19.
Okay, so you're just going into uni, college,
Yeah, I'm gonna be a sophomore.
sophomore. So you're a freshman already.
Yeah,
Okay. You're in America?
yeah,
Okay, okay. All right, okay. So you want to be on the collegiate team. I see, and you're already kind of already there with a skill level where they'll pick you up for sure. So just off rank, right?
yeah,
Right. So if you're like Ascendant 2, Ascendant 3, like they'll pick you up. Like Immortal 1,
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
picking you up. Like, obviously there's some unis where they're super competitive, like really high.
Nah,
But that
I looked at our school team.
yeah,
I
yeah,
looked at their
yeah.
ranks.
Right, right. Um, but it's like that in traditional sports too. Some schools are just stacked, right, with the players, and
Yeah,
some
yeah.
some schools are just bums. But okay, cool, cool. All right, so you want to be on collegiate teams. All right, there'll be a follow-up question to that at the end. But
Okay.
one thing I would like to say on that note is that I would like you to have a much bigger goal, dream big. So right now, you can change this by yourself anytime you would like, but right now let's
Okay.
set on a goal, a rank, a big one, big one.
Immortal 3 by the end of the summer
Mortal 3 by
before
the
I go
end of
back to
this round.
school.
Okay, that is fair. When do you go back to school?
August 25th.
August. So what is that? A couple months, 2, 3 months. All right.
Yeah.
A lot of work to be done, but definitely I believe myself personally, I believe anybody can get to Immortal 3, even bottom radiant without too much effort. I'm not saying sit around and eat potato chips, but like,
Yeah.
they can put if you have good amount of hours and like dedication, like anyone can really get there. But yeah, anyways, we'll talk about that near the end. There'll be a follow-up thing to that, but go ahead and cue how the session will go today so I can explain it to you. I usually what I do for my mid-level guys around diamond, like low diamond, diamond 1, plat 3, under those guys. First session we do a deep dive. I teach them all the fundamentals and stuff like that. Okay? But
Mm-hmm.
you're ascendant 2. Okay? My expectation of you is you should already know most of those things. So we're gonna play 2 to 3 games. Okay, we'll see how
All
long
right.
it takes, and then we will talk in between rounds. Okay,
Okay.
I'll help you really adjust in real time. We'll talk about some stuff maybe you don't know, stuff like that. But I already kind of can assume that you do know to some degree.
Okay.
Because will us sitting there talking about taking space benefit you really? Like, probably not.
Probably
Probably
not.
not. You probably know kind of already how to do it. Okay, so
Yeah.
right, you already kind of know how to eat up space and manage space probably, but those guys, mid-level guys, don't know how. So that's usually what we talk about a lot in the first session, like those small stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
and I will write notes and we'll break it down at the end. And so try to be a little bit more specific. What exactly do you think is wrong with your mental tilt, ego?
Bro, I tilt.
You
Yeah, just
egoing,
tilt,
you
bro.
egoing
Cause
other people?
I be IGLing, bro. No one listens, bro.
Right,
Like,
right, right. And then you
holy,
just turn your comms off and don't listen, and you just play by yourself. That shit.
basically.
Do you ego other people? Like, ah, you're dog shit, bro. I'm better than you. Be honest. Be
No, but
honest. Be honest.
to be honest, no. I just get mad when they don't listen. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Okay.
Why are you not
Okay.
listening?
That's fair. All right, that's fair.
Actually, no, I will call people dumb
And
sometimes.
we'll go through that if it happens. Okay, sometimes it's out of your control. Okay, give me 1 second. My headset's fucked.
Alright.
I'll destroy every Raider for what he did to you. Correction. Them.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah,
Does it
yeah,
sound okay? Okay, sorry.
yeah.
My fucking thing is weird. Okay, one
Alright.
second. Bro, I'm so close to Immortal 3, like 3 games
Yo,
off.
hello.
Thank fuck I got a session from you, bro. I'm gonna get this rank up today. Let's go,
What's
bro.
up?
Good job, man. Keep it up. That is soup. Yes, sir. That is soup. So you play mainly Cypher, okay?
I think C long. It's
Yeah,
probably A. Has to be A.
they're running it.
Yeah. Don't die, don't die.
He teleported up somewhere. He dropped.
Backside.
Short, last one short, last one
Last
short.
one was short. Last one.
Wait, chill, chill, chill. Molly.
Spike's long. Can you come, Cypher?
Last
He's wrapping
player
up.
standing.
Bruh.
Here. Thirty seconds left.
So that round was pretty
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna. Something I do. You don't have to do it. I would definitely recommend it though. You can instead
Mm-hmm.
of ghost, you. This is like what I do. Okay, you don't have to.
10
Again,
seconds left.
I start off with two. I start off with 2 trips, cages, no armored classic.
Spike planted.
Cause
Really?
I'm that confident in myself. You don't have to do that. Because think about that
Okay.
on piss around. I can trip garage, trip main, 2 cages, put one maybe a sight cage, one for the trip on C long, right? And then garage just
Yeah.
has the trip by itself. I love the cam you use. I use that cam all the time. That quick cam for C long. A lot of times they don't break it, so you can just like
Yeah.
stay on that shit and just know nobody's C long, right? The cam's really good.
Yeah.
Let's go kill them all again.
But yeah, definitely I think there is some inconsistencies in aim.
Yeah.
You should
This goes here.
yeah, we'll talk about that at the end. But yeah, pretty good round though.
Yes, this should do.
It will only be 4 stack C, bro.
I always put a cage with your trip. Always pair them
Just
up.
immediate?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
well, you want to pair them up because then they're harder to kill, and
I think C
if
long.
they're actually noobs, they'll just run through and you'll kill them.
Yeah.
So
My
here,
team just says no
where
one
do
A,
you think
bro.
they're going?
What the
Here, where
fuck?
do you think they're
Going
going?
A, bro.
Yep,
Yo,
yep,
they're
good, good. So call it, call it.
never mind. They're
They're
all
going
mid.
back. They're
What
going
the
back. They're
fuck?
going back.
Spike down.
They
Mid.
late came back mid.
Both are mid.
Good.
One enemy remaining.
Pretty sure it's
Probably mid still.
bottom grass.
Flashbang.
Nice.
Wiped clean.
Good.
They're good is playing hard to get.
Yo, bye for next.
This goes here. Yes, that goes there.
Have your sheriff kill.
So put one more cage maybe for sight after this camera. Like plat in,
Yeah.
in between backside.
Like, but they're not here, so I
Yeah,
still
so
use
you
it.
can save it. You can save it. But you could
Oh,
keep it. You could just save it.
all right.
So here I would be looking at the mini
Nothing
map.
C.
Some mid. Is this
One C
rage
long.
bait? How old does this goat? Don't you worry. How old this goat is.
2C.
M34IX. Lol.
Probably gonna be C.
Now, cage trigger.
Nice.
One C, one mid.
I think their running off isn't bad, but you probably could still hold C long.
Last player standing.
Okay.
Right? You killed your teammate killed the Omen default. You killed the Jet.
Yeah.
Then you killed the Sova long.
This one's just
There,
a
I
long
would
shot,
only
think,
check
right?
garage or long. Like you started
Yeah,
running off. You just gave it up. You already
I feel
had.
like I knew he was long, but like I don't know. I just didn't want to fight. I
It's
saw your
not.
numbers.
It's not even a matter of knowing, like if he's there or not. It's just like kind of maintaining the space.
Mollies, maybe?
Is kind of how I want to
Yeah.
talk. Say it. I understand it's still bonus, you know,
Nice.
right? But
Yeah.
these things will keep you alive and maybe get you more kills as well. That's how we have to look at it. Obviously, there's downside too. You can die too. But if you're gonna just run away and die, you might as well just sit there and try to take another fight, no? Right? So
Yeah.
it's all about at this level, especially if you're an actual Ascendant to true levels player. It's all about edge. It's about separating yourself the small amount. It's not about this big
Yes,
amount,
this should do.
right?
That goes there.
Yeah.
So I would put one more cage main, right? Always
Yeah.
put a cage main because if they can rush at you, like
Nothing
here,
C though.
here you could save it because we know there's something. So start
They're
leading
mid.
A. Start leading A or mid.
Have to be all mid. They have to be all
Yeah,
mid pretty much.
I would like stay here,
No,
not die.
The
I would
fuck is
ult
bro
him,
doing?
ult him.
Where is everyone?
All mid. All mid. All four.
One enemy remaining.
Last
this
one.
one's window.
Spike down mid.
Window, window, window.
Spike is mid.
Nice.
Great round. I like that patience from you. But you see how us repositioning got us a kill and information. Pretty much
Yeah.
an edge for our team to win. Whether you went on B or into window like that, I don't mind. It's just move from C, right? Like you're just sitting
Yeah.
C for so long. We gotta look at the minimap. You have a very good, beautiful minimap setting. I love it. Very similar to mine. Okay, so we can get a lot of information. You cleared C main, nothing there. Boom. B or A. Boom. So let's start running A here. Knife out. Just. I'm sure they even cleared A.
Nothing C. Has to be
mid.
A.
They cleared mid probably already. They fucking threw a
Yeah, coming
knife.
up.
No window. So here, try not to show too much. Pick up mid maybe. Don't let them work
Yeah.
up. Check your cam once in a while. Not out in the open.
Might be leaving.
KJ.
Chill.
Out.
Chill.
Target sighted mid.
I
So
must
one
make
took
a
But he
one.
broke my cam.
Yeah.
Broke my cam. Fuck, that's a bad cage.
Nothing.
I'll see
Nothing.
anything.
Nothing.
Go back. Go back.
Yep.
The fuck? I was looking at the minimap, bro.
Using
Fuck.
B.
Yeah. Why do you think we died here though?
Clovis here on us.
30 seconds.
Probably because we just left B.
Good. It's a good answer. It's not because of you. In a sense, it is
Spike
because
down A.
you're not helping the team account for space.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you really gotta
I
make
saw
sure
B.
Nobody's like over rotating too much.
No time.
Right? Immediately I would have said, yo guys, just chill. And I just jump peek it, see long or jiggle it, and then see, we just still nobody's there. Right? They're not gonna hit it.
Yeah.
So it's all about and I'm gonna be really honest, it's all about managing teammates to really win at this elo because people are really clueless. Even at this elo, you think people are good, they're not good. So
This goes here.
that's
Yeah.
really
My chaos
important.
hopping.
Yeah, and that's fine. So I'd put a cage here, put a cage here in main, so that way if they run it down, you can activate it. Put your long cam, and if there's nothing there, check it. Just run away.
My
One C, one C.
Just put another cage here for a site sage here or
Yeah, yeah.
on cage. Yeah, there's fine, but I'd put one on you
So
on
close to
logs.
the wall.
It's better probably.
Oh.
So they're going B.
Up in B.
Could be in.
Just TP it over my.
Right now might be
Oh
in.
my god.
B.
Let's try.
He has a judge.
Last
both
player
inside.
standing.
90 on jet.
Let's try.
It's just unlucky.
Yeah. He's just playing a judge, but I think positionally you probably need to play up a little bit more.
What do you mean by up?
Planted.
Like,
You know, like close to C main, garage
Okay.
doors, B main. Like you're always kind of into spawn still. You're getting caught in
Alright.
spawn, right? So like imagine if you started C main there, right? Close to the, the double boxes that everyone clears close right on when they come in as an attacker.
like,
Yeah, that
Here?
box. Right. If you started there, you're like, oh, nothing's here, and you just walked into the garage to look at double door, you probably would have, maybe caught him or something
Yeah.
like that.
yeah.
But like, try to work off that a little bit.
This goes here.
Always so far, your backside spawn.
I
The
will
positioning
find
is late.
Yeah.
I must wait.
Broke my cam C. Johnny C.
Reloading.
KJ was there. She took back her turret.
We just.
80,
Oh, bro.
80 window, 80 window.
So here,
How we going A off that, bro?
yeah, they're likely not coming in. Yep. So it's always gonna be like mid or A. Just find a good position and just kind of chill.
Nothing mid.
So I'd walk A here. Look how the turret is placed, right?
Can we-
Just walk, just walk. Just
Turret,
walk.
turret's mid.
Look how it's placed. It's placed like he was in window, facing garage from their side.
30 seconds left.
Look,
It's A.
Yeah, too short.
Let's play retake. Just back off.
Oh,
Big
the
short.
last two are short.
Get off, get off.
so check your cam here one time. Good, nothing. Just wait for your clove.
10 seconds left.
Kill planter, you win the round.
Top.
Spike planted.
They're both hell, I think.
One enemy
Nice,
remaining.
huge. How do I know they're going A? Am I cheating? No. Right? We're using our brain. You saw how that turret was placed?
Yeah, it was like,
It was
Probably
looking
placed it-
like, and
yeah.
for him to be like that, it has to be facing their spawn with like looking to window on an angle like that, or the other way, which is window. So that means they're leaning
Yeah.
towards A.
Yeah, Renee should buy him.
Yes, this should do.
And also we had
not?
C. We had all of C, all of mid pretty much, besides garage. Pretty much screams A.
Yeah.
Yo, Haas.
Nothing C.
Yep. So here I'd immediately run. I'd stack mid or A,
I'm just gonna go
and
A.
then check it one more time.
Silver drone A.
Good. Or They're going A.
Let's play retake, bro. We're not even here.
I vault for retake. It's fine.
What the fuck?
Doing good, bro. PC's doing good, bro. Thank you, man.
It's A.
Don't be worried.
Yeah,
That's
well,
like.
Is it
go
turret?
past AJ.
Two hell, I think.
Reyna
Just
saw.
be patient. Be patient.
KJ short. KJ short. Fuck, bro. Double swung. Yo, can my race hurry up?
Enemy
Just stay
remaining.
alive.
That's one
Yeah.
short.
Okay,
Nice.
so what? Nice aim. Nice shots. Good kill on the Omen. Good flicky on the Jet. What do we have at our disposal there? After that,
Cage, but like, yeah, Cage probably.
Aegis. We have all our info, bro. You gotta put one short, default, long, on yourself. There's 4 options, but you're not using it. You're just relying on your aim. This game is more than aiming each other, WAC shooting each
This
other in the
goes
head.
here.
It's about brain, game sense. What's at my disposal? Knowledge, utility, usage. Okay, so try to focus on this a little bit.
Alright.
Overall, good round, good shots.
Nothing C long. Just all mid, bro.
Flat A.
So, yep. The,
Just
deci-
leave raise.
the decision here is to pick up mid or go
So
A.
we're on A.
Whatever you like. You can just go leave it. I would opt to pick up mid, so we don't get lurked on.
I think there is one garage.
See? Can't over rotate yet. The rats.
Planning.
Planning.
Spike planted.
Left side. Holy fuck.
You miss? Oh my god.
I'm always tuck left.
Gotta start coming out.
Cage triggered.
One enemy remaining.
KJ usually plays short.
Sure.
You have a cage, you have a cage.
Last player standing.
Nice. Good job.
No way the Omen just stayed there, bro.
Yep.
Spike with you.
Good round, good round.
They want to dance?
Overall, they're not testing you too much. You're doing very good on
Yeah.
the read by using the quick cam, identifying, boom, nobody here. We have 1/3 of the fucking map. They're only mid, grass, front window, or A lobby. And we just make a move, and that's it. Obviously, there'll be times they'll fake it out. We have to be ready for that. So, mentally, not just by setup and position. Because it'll throw you off when you're not ready for it. It'll really fuck over your mind.
Nothing C long.
Boom, good. So one window. Let's keep tracking who this is. Jet mid, okay?
Yeah.
Wow, my eyes are
Boom.
down.
Wait, broke my cam C.
So let's jiggle or jumpy.
Nothing C long.
Tell them.
Smoke around. Wait, TP'd over my trip.
Up. Woman TP'd up.
Cage triggered.
He's in garage. Nice. Dead. Go ult him. Go run spawn and ult him. You vault, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
There's one in
Jet
there.
door, jet door.
Ult him
That's
right
right.
now.
Spike down.
And then just stay here. Stay here. Be patient. Call it. One garage, one in spawn.
One garage, one spawn.
Look.
One enemy
nice.
remaining.
Last one. Okay, I would sit.
Last player standing.
He's coming back mid. Oh, he's going garage.
Camera team.
Nice. I wouldn't cam there. Why do you think we shouldn't really cam there?
Tells them where I am, probably.
Right.
He doesn't know where I am.
That's it. Good. That's the answer I always ask, and people don't understand. Like, I don't know. They don't. He doesn't know where you are. Yeah, he could
Yeah.
somehow call. Yeah, garage. He ulted me garage somehow. Some perfect call. Like if he actually really was paying attention, you know, he was the first guy dead, right? And then you ulted him.
Yeah.
So they could understand you're near there. Good identification. Good clutch. But I would just not cam, just so there's a
Yeah.
little extra layer.
I must wait.
Broke my cam.
Player cage.
At least one mid. Reyna mid.
So one mid, one C long. What is that? One A lobby probably.
Could be a default.
Defaults,
Wait, no,
defaults.
they're up A though, so
It's like a mini default. No, there is defaulted. The KJ was there.
Yeah, B. I have a trip
So
garage,
go,
bro.
go, go, go. Look at your race. Your race
You're
is
up,
holding C-Long.
Yeah.
You pick it up.
They're in B.
They're up on top.
I'll just play retake, bro.
Spike
You
planted.
come here, Chloe?
So here, we need to start flooding.
One's in A-Link.
Bro. 80 jet.
One enemy remaining.
Mid.
Nice.
Good round. What indicator or what kind of just tells us we should just start running in, knife out? Okay, not knife out, over exaggeration, but
Last round.
just
before
flooding
the
out with our guns blazing.
before we lose them.
I would say like when my teammates are like ready, but or maybe like
Sure.
right when they plant, so they're like not.
But what happened
They're
in that
good.
round? We were ready for the post plant, the retake, right? And
Yeah.
Reyna just got pushed a link, and 3 of you guys were just sitting in C link, right?
Yeah, no, I was like low-key waiting for my race to just like go in.
Yeah,
Like,
but
like, trade,
in a
but-
retake, there's no role.
Okay, broke my camp C.
I'm in TP. I'm in TP dash.
Garage or what?
I heard
Oh, no,
him
he's dead.
drop mid.
Where the fuck
Heard
did he
me.
TP, bro? Just one C. Just Sova.
Up B, up B, up B.
That's in B.
Jet
That's
dash.
in. Who's up top? Some.
Nothing C anymore. Hopefully my team is goaded.
KJ's mid somewhere.
One enemy
Both,
remaining.
both.
Last mid. Tucked in the
Spike
corner.
down mid.
Good. Good round. Okay, obviously this game we're slam dunking them, right? So we don't really need to change our setup. But
Yeah.
just for future games for yourself, as like a tip, like just understand there'll be times you're gonna have to move around, switch it up, very standard, right? But just
Yeah.
so it's stuff you can think about. That's that doesn't seem like it matters, but it matters. So here, let's think about our economy. Do we need a ghost? Is there a role to go snipe people in the head? Do we need a ghost to do that?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, so I would recommend you go double trip classic light armor at least if you don't want to do it the way I do it. What I do, I go 2 cages, 2 trips, no armor. So here,
on attack.
yes, because utility is
Holy.
king. Utility is, that's how I win my
Okay,
games. I'm a cipher. I want to be able to hold down 3/3 of the map instead of 1. Right? That's how I think.
I'm gonna go shotgun only. He's probably just sitting out.
One's close. Yeah.
We hit?
We could rotate cages here.
Fly this
Alright, bro. Wait, one flanking A. You clear him.
Could he have crossed the spawn?
Probably not.
No.
He's probably sitting in a corner. No, he's in window. Okay, so go away here. Yeah.
One garage, silver garage. Just go A. My Ray's not lurk.
It's okay, just don't focus on them, focus on what's happening around you. So we're going inside, so it means we gotta run in, hold for him. You can clear short here, nobody clear short, you can get shot in the back of the head. Now it's clear. It's just, we have to have
One
these
in
stop
B, one in
process.
spawn. One in their spawn.
Oh, okay, then.
Come get it.
Alright, bro. Both.
One enemy remaining. Reloading.
He ran. Back left. Back left. Back. Oh,
Okay.
see.
Reloading.
Okay, around.
This game like it's just
Match point.
not even a real game.
I mean, still. I mean, it's not like you guys did nothing and won the game. You guys were just beating them
Yeah.
because you guys
That
were
is
playing
true.
well on defense. And you are a part of that because you're a sentinel, right? You're a defensive role. Okay, and on attack, you are a space controlling role. We'll go through this after that game. This game, I'll show you some stuff. We'll touch on some notes,
Alright.
and then we'll play probably a couple more.
Cage triggered.
Fuck. I'm short. Oh. Just go B, just go B.
There's someone B.
Oh no. One C link. Okay.
One enemy remaining.
A-Link, A-Link.
Last one A link.
Nice, GG's. Okay.
GG.
Attackers win.
GG's.
Reloading.
Give me 1 second. What map was that? Okay, you can stop sharing your screen. You can watch mine. Good game. GG's. Well played.
Alright.
How do you feel?
That was a pretty easy game.
Yeah.
They
How do you
weren't really
feel you
doing.
did though? But let's not look so general on the game. Like, yeah, we slam dunked them, easy game. Let's be more critical in terms of yourself. How do you think you played?
I played pretty good.
Okay. Just be more specific. Talk on it. There's a lot on the table, more than
Like
that, right? Let's talk about your
um,
setup, utility usage, your thought
they didn't really
processes.
they didn't really go C, but I feel like
Okay.
I rotated when I needed to, and
Okay. Anything else?
I mean my aim was good.
Yeah, your aim was good.
Uh,
I think definitely your aim is not much of a problem. I think it can
I
be
must survive to
refined.
protect
It can
my
be
family.
tightened up
I can't
where it's
lose them.
consistent. There are moments
feel
where
that
you
pain
look
again.
really good, like radiant, and then there's moments you look kind of bad, where you like, diamond, ascendant aim, where you're just like whiffing and like that was early on. Obviously, I understand. People are nervous. Can you see my screen?
yeah.
Okay, so first things first, obviously, I just want to teach you some fundamentals of playing Cypher. I have a lot of time with him myself in hours. Just understand there's info trips and kill trips, right?
Yeah.
You know, the one you did with this one, probably kill trip,
Yeah.
with the diagonal one. Me, I'm a Cypher player. You don't have to. Again, this is preference. But sorry, let me just do this real quick.
My ultimate is ready.
I
Give me a
am a
corpse.
Cypher player that always is usually going for info. Like, depends if they're always updraft dashing. I kind of adjust it to go up, but I'm more of an info trip type player where I'm putting my info trips. So they have to use utility or break it, so that way I know somebody is there. I'd rather know somebody's there instead of them getting around a trip somehow because it's low on the ground because I'm not around,
Mm.
and then because that's how kill trips are. It's usually open. You
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
be really, you gotta really be on it, or it's open. The site is literally open. People can walk through. And me, I don't like that. So I just wanted to kind of talk on that note. You can kind of decide. Obviously, there's good pros and cons to both. Um, but me, info trips are good, and then also, yeah, just understand that the difference is there. Kill trips, you usually have to always be around it, and then info trips, you can leave them usually once this trip's probably a little too high, but that's that. Okay, so let's go to your cons first. Not too many notes. Games was a stomp. Okay, pros, not too many pros as well. Needs to put cages on main always or paired up with treasure. You hesitate to put one here, right? Or even just like with the cage early on, and then I'll like
Cage
tell you.
trigger.
But even then, this is the first thing I put down. I put the cage and the trip right away, and then I usually don't pair this one with a cage. Even on pistol, I'll go no armor, classic, all my utility, and then I'll put up maybe one kill trip with the info trip, and then put my cam in garage so I can just watch it, stuff like that. You can get really creative with your utility. Um, the
Mm-hmm.
next thing I want to talk about is needs to help team account for space better. They're over rotating a lot of rounds, three to four times, and it's when I remind you, it's too late, right? Me, I would just be telling them, yo, stay. I got it. I'll let you know when they're in. They're about to come in, or they're even many. There's nobody here, right? So this stuff seems very like, oh, what the hell? This seems useless. It's really important because me as a player personally, I don't want people lurking on me. Do you want to get shot in the back of the head?
No.
Right. I don't either. It's not a good feeling. And if you don't account for space, and especially you don't help your team account for space, like leaving people there, telling him to anchor, telling him to stay, telling him, yo, I'll let you know when they're coming out or when I see multiple, whatever. You just be like, chill. Just watch the lurker, And a lot of times, um, what helps do that is being like understanding. Oh, there's a fucking rat on the underneath. Oh, this guy's gonna fucking lurk all the time. Watch it careful. He's missing. He's missing. Stuff like that. So just understand that. Try to help them account. And obviously, one way I'll help you to do it. The one way to account for space better is being really sensitive to the mini map and understanding what is going on and then what is happening to my team. Oh, I see C long, nothing there. Tell my team they're over here coming mid link. Already fucking C link coming to C. Stay, go back A. They're not even close. Stuff like that, and that's what I do. I just yell at my team sometimes. Okay, go back, go back. Hello, hello, hello. Stuff like that. And wake them up, because they're not paying attention a lot of times. That's how you have to look at your elo right now. And if you focus on these small things, trust me, you will climb. Okay? The next thing is know when to speed up the retake or flood. No role is going first is mandatory, and that what I mean by that is it's not, yes, entering and retake is actually they're very much the same thing. Okay, it's just a different perspective, attacking and defending, but you're still using the same angles, right? For example, when we retake, we come out, we look backside, we look here, we start we're deducting where they are. Oh, we come out here, look backside, and then we, hopefully this is, perfect world. This is gonna be smoke, etc.,
Cage
etc.
triggered.
And we start clearing everything, and then once we clear the site, where are they usually?
Just long.
Long, like, or wrapping somewhere late. Maybe if there was called somebody coming late, whatever. It's very situational, but yeah. So just understand they're very similar, but the position is the same. And in attack, we're deducting those same corners coming in, and trying to push scale into spawn, etc., etc. Okay, but understand it's not in terms of the retake. It's not attack. Yeah, the duelists need to go in first. They usually take first contact. They're going in, dashing in, satcheling in, TPing and whatever. But on defense, that's actually not necessarily the case. What I think is the case a lot of the times when I watch, and I watch a lot of pro play. When I watch a lot of pro play, the best players take a timing. I identified, I like to call it, I labeled it. It's probably not what I created, but like a red car opportunity. I just saw timing here. I was like, boom, he could have just walked out this smoke, killed 2 people, or at least killed one
Mm.
minimum. But you're like, what'd you say? Wait, 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 wait. I heard people on the other side fighting Reyna too. He's getting pushed. So uh, you had a big timing here where when this guy, let's take a look at their perspective. This guy's planting. This guy starts pushing here. You know, you're going to be facing max one guy holding you,
Yeah.
right? So me, as a coach, I believe you have a better chance than a 50-50 here, even coming out the smoke. That's my opinion. But yeah, I believe you had a timing here, even by you just walking out really silently or vigilantly and like just fucking just start destroying them, one tapping them, stuff like that. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
just understand. I don't think because I asked you, I'm like, why didn't you just go in? You're like, oh, I'm waiting for my duelist. I'm like, bro, it doesn't matter. You should have just went in. You had and that's how I want you to look at your games. You should be the leader and just fucking go in there and just shred and shred it up because you're gonna die anyways, a lot of the times. What are the chances we die in a round, usually? Pretty high, right?
High.
Like,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna pretty much die every other round. Maybe not every round, but every other round, I die. Everyone's KD is around 1.1, 1.0, 1.2. So you're dying a lot if your KD's at, especially if you play a lot, right? So kind of understand that. And then what I wrote as well is aggression can pay off consistently, especially in this elo. You took a very a passive approach here. Just be fearless, open your mind, and just be like, boom, I'm gonna walk out this bitch. They're not gonna hold me because they're bad, and I'm just gonna kill 2 people. And a lot of the times, you'll be surprised how often I do this play, and it works. So even at an immortal level, so just kind of understand that aggression, not necessarily just running down with my knife as aggression, but aggression as in timing the mind, just pushing myself to move forward. Silently, unknown element of surprise, is it will pay off consistently. Okay, any questions on that note?
Nah. That
Okay.
makes sense.
The next note is trips on attack need work. Well, I only saw a couple rounds, but I feel like I'll just show you some because you decided to just immediately put I think it was this trip, right?
Yeah.
It's not the best. So what I do is I run here first, and I usually always put this one out there, like high level. Hopefully it can't be jumped over, stuff like that. And then, and so how I trip is I base it on where my team's going. Okay, a lot
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
time. So if they're going C, I usually trip one here. Okay, and I can decide to keep one more for on the site once we take in the site, or double trip it, stuff like that. You can get really creative. Or I will be honest, me personally, I probably do this about 70% of the time where I'll trip it, like I'll trip both sides. Like I usually put my standard trip here, and a lot of people will be like, oh, it's jumpable. But there's a reason why. It's because I pair it with my cam here, and when I pair it with my cam here, I can see people walk down, right?
Yeah.
So nobody can walk down and jump this trip and go behind us if we end up going back A. And if they do try to do it, I will likely see them because how I rotate is I'm always like this. I'm literally running like that's over exaggeration. When I'm running, I'm just checking. I'm just making sure no timings involved because usually my team is just running out before me or rotating out before me back to A, right? Because I'm usually sitting mid, stuff like that. So, like you to think about that a little bit. And there was a round they went A. You just try to put this trip like this trip is bad because when they come, and I'll explain why. When we come back, what happens?
They have more space. They can like
They
push up.
good answer. You're a really smart guy. Okay, there's gonna and we can't just be like, oh, 100% gonna be here. Okay, no, we can't say that. But very likely, especially in this elo, there's gonna be a chance people eat up space because I'm sure you've done it too, where you like hear a lot C on defense, and then you hear them run off, and you start walking back up. You're like, "Yo, guys, they're leaving A," right? And then he'll probably be stuck here. But then when you guys decide to come back, they have a lot of space, and space is them knowing where you are, and if when they know where you are, they know what you can do. If this guy's sitting here, he just knows you're only mid or A, right? And if you come back, there's information. Either you guys are gonna kill him. He still knows you guys are going to see, or he's gonna kill all of you guys, or not all, but multiple and die, and you guys are at a disadvantage because they'll know and they're at a man count. So, kind of, that's that. Okay. So that's what I would like to talk about with knowing which way the teammates are going. When they're going A, I usually put this strip so that way they're not jumpable, right? Default, I
Yeah,
just put that one.
Here.
Default that one, and then this one because it's not gonna be jumpable.
Yeah.
People are gonna be around the trip, stuff like that. So, and then usually people are mid as well. So those are my like chef kiss trips, bro. These trips, not kill trips necessarily. They probably kill trips 20% of the time, 10% of the time, very low. But the info you get with these trips is crazy. So many times you'll just start map packing and accounting for people because of these are up and you're up. So on this and one thing I like to touch on that as well is when you're on attack, try to not necessarily stay away from the team and just AFK lurk, but what I would recommend is you to control mid more and
yeah, yeah.
and kind of control the tempo here and kind of um assert dominance. Like even if they choose to look for you, you fucking kill them because you're that good. And I think this is not just a um way of thinking, but it's somewhat mechanical too. You got to know how to maneuver, and it's a little bit more of thought involved too, like pathing, understanding. Oh, he walked down. Okay, which way can I go to throw him off? Like you really gotta play that chess game when you're a really good type, not even a lurker, but a guy that can control and manipulate space and know in which ways they can come and the timings and stuff like that. And if you get good at that, you'll be a really good cipher player. Because I'm assuming you play a lot of cipher, right? So this stuff will come into play, but. Um, that's what I'd like you to do. And then this cam's really good. A lot of people put this cam on here,
Here.
right?
Yeah, I put it on the box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what's wrong with this box? Cam, what do you think?
It's
Think
breakable from garage.
right, breakable from garage. And how often are people starting in garage? Trying to walk down
Pretty
and shit.
often.
Pretty often. So this cam, in my experience and from what I see, it gets broken pretty easily, right? So it immediately. So what I do is I put this one down. And I'm telling you right now, like this gets broken maybe like 20%, 2 out of 10 times. And they get scared. They don't want to walk down and turn this corner and try to kill it for some reason. Like I never experienced people trying to really run down 3-man people or 2 people, walk down, break this camp, and it gives me so much info. Nobody needs to sit mid. It's another set of eyes, right? So we just start rotating, and I'm like, okay, nothing mid. We don't even need a clear window because I just know I had my whole eyes on this area before while they were making noise. We set up a fake or whatever it is, stuff like that. So that's a very very good cam. And that's that. Okay, so that's kind of really all I want to talk about. So pros, I think your communication is very good. Okay, it's very specific in detail. I would like you to focus on this even more. Okay, and also, I would like you to take on the role of a leadership role, an IGL. You know what IGL stands for, right?
Yeah.
So and traditionally it's usually in pro play it's the sentinel controller and then some initiators and then barely rarely it's whatever carry duelist, but in rank, the beauty is it does not matter which role, which agent, anyone can IGL. It's just about who's smarter, who knows the game, who knows how to get people to move, who understands tendencies and frequencies, who understands their identification protocol in terms of adjustments and knowing what the enemy are doing, what they like to do, and then manipulating them to your advantage. So that's uh, really what they do, and I would like you to kind of try to focus on. But do you have any questions?
Um, no.
Okay, so let's
That makes sense.
go ahead and queue. We'll probably play 2 more games because that game was a complete stomp.
All
I
right.
think also your aim is quite good. I would like you to at the end. We'll work on this at the end. Do you have any? So what? Take me kind of through what you do.
I don't even do that much. I just
Sure, sure. Just take me
do
through it though. Be specific. Be
like
specific. I don't want
like static clicking
okay, like where in the range or in aim
on
in
Kovacs.
Kovacs. Okay. Okay. How
To be
long?
honest,
How
my
often?
scores like literally like
It's not
10
about
minutes
score. I
before
don't
I
care about your
play.
score. Okay, what? How often? When are you doing it?
Just
Etc.
like
Match
before I
found.
play, like 10 minutes.
That's
I
it.
don't really
A
take it
day.
seriously, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay.
But
Are you willing to
yeah.
put in work?
Yeah, I'm willing. I feel like my aim is
Are you
all right.
willing to be
No, I'm
consistent?
willing. I'm
Are
willing.
you committed? I should say, maybe not willing. Are you committed to being consistent? See
Yes.
how
I
the
mean, I have time.
answer gets a little bit tricky. The question is, are you because it's a commitment. It's a journey. And I'm telling you right now, it's a sweet one. When you see kind of the fruits of your labor pay off from you being consistently aim training twice a day, whatever, 1 time a day, twice a day, and seeing that growth in your aim, it becomes addicting. So, um, if you are willing and committed to being consistent at the end, we'll work on what I want from you. Um, so we'll work on that at the
Okay.
end. Okay, your mechanical stuff. But right now, let's really focus on the game sense stuff.
Yeah, no, there'd be some games where I just be like fragging out, and there's
Yep.
some games where I just
Also, I
can't hit
think
shit.
one thing I forgot to mention is that I think you can take space as well a little bit more
You're very
often. If I asked you
talented.
how many times you take space, what would you say?
Easy kill.
That particular game, I didn't
Yeah,
really take space,
yeah,
but
like it was probably zero, close to zero 1 time. I don't even remember, but it's probably 0 to 1. But um, you know, I'm not saying run down with your knife, but I want you to get good at it. That's why I'm telling you to do it. Not because I want you to,
yeah,
throw, but or just run down and get kills, but just so that you can understand how movement and pathing works and how space is controlled and it gets eaten up and you can eat up very quickly and have timings from it and stuff like that. So um, that's something I'd like you to
yeah.
focus on too, and I'll try to help you with this game.
Some A. Oh hell no! Wait, brain a team,
Oh, you almost got him too. One
bro.
more shot. One more shot, my friend.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Also, no jet really passed
Wait,
like that. What was that?
press tab
That
real
was
quick.
weird.
What did you buy? Sorry.
I bought a frenzy. 2 smokes, heal.
Yeah, that's fine.
Spike planted.
As long as you buy the 2 smokes on Clove, it's pretty good. Like
Holy.
whatever you buy doesn't really matter. But you know what I do on Clove?
Why do we have only 1 point, eh?
You know what I do? I go
What?
heal, decay, 2 smokes, classic. Yeah, I'm that kind
Holy.
of guy. I'm a try hard type of guy, and it usually pays off. You'll be very surprised. Because you just pick up a ghost somewhere, my teammate dies, this guy dies, right? Like I'm gonna heal. Oh, I'm 150. I kill a guy 150. Like I don't need armor. I just need to just
Yeah.
kind of be positioned well and doing my job, smoking off and stuff like that.
Oh fuck.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna read the chat after.
I'm
How
late.
much performance? It's really good now. I'm getting like pretty good performance.
80.
Holy.
When I play by myself, I was getting like 240, bro. It's really good. I'm gonna touch your parks. What are we thinking about my game? I send you DMs. Can I come help him for defense? I have best setups.
Spike planted.
Lol.
Last player standing.
We should do that sometime,
Just perfect
Premium. You
kills,
should be a
probably.
sub coach. But you have school, bro.
Holy fuck.
Not sure. So I would like you to lean more mid, starting mid. That's it. So that way we can
Yeah.
smoke whichever side easier. Like you should start like orange, or kitchen, or boiler, screens, even just directly under boiler. Like just here looking tube in the window, stuff like that. So that way.
I just thought they'd go B.
Yeah, I know. But I that's what I would recommend is a little bit more optimal. I think going there for a play is fine, definitely. But me, I like to think more on the utility because it's gonna be more useful to my team. They're gonna need it.
So was one.
No peeking.
Oh, look me.
Reloading.
2.
No peeking.
Holy shit.
Oh fuck.
Bro.
They're all stuck yellow, bro.
They're just holding with
doing?
marshals and shit.
You guys gotta
One
make
more.
a
Yo,
move.
can you pick a mid, bro?
Wait, they didn't plant the bomb.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They
One
might,
more. Sova.
Yeah,
they might leave.
And then Killjoy's just holding with the marshal again.
it's fine, just chill.
Enemy spotted B.
Right? Someone should watch rotate.
KJ got it.
KJ got it. Good
Go.
awareness. Both. He called both.
wow.
So
KJ
I'm
does
running.
got it.
Is it both?
Yeah, he called
Yes.
both.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
So I just run straight to
Wait, grab.
Raptors.
Oh, no.
And I start walking.
On it.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Look at that side.
Down
Think.
A.
It's default.
She has a gun.
Oh.
Blind.
I know that was an angle. He said 90.
10 seconds left.
And this
Gun.
side of the map is a lot of fucked up angles that are gonna be very hard.
I've never seen that angle.
There's and that's like the head glitch angle they call it, because you can look through belt, look at belt from there and get one taps through and shit like that.
So can you go light?
Thank you.
Thank you. Look, I play like this angle a lot. I always get like one for free.
Yeah, I like there too. I don't play exactly like that, but I like this area for sure. This area is very nice in playing that.
I'm mid.
Mid smoke.
So I would
I'm
smoke.
fuck-
Right here, scanning ahead.
Can't even smoke if they go mid. Like,
Could just leave it.
Oh, they're just in.
Already in kitchen.
oh, this is cooked. Holding for the walkout.
Down B.
Holy
55
fuck.
We're
Reyna,
all there.
55
Two
Jet.
dropped.
Last player
Not
standing.
sure. What do you think we could do better there?
Maybe push up.
Yeah,
Push up here, maybe.
yeah. Because what are we doing?
Just in spawn.
Yeah, you're just waiting, and I understand why, right?
Spike planted.
Let's really break down. Why are we looking in kitchen from spawn? Because there's 3 people there. We're waiting for somebody to peek. I understand that, but that's a reactionary way to play. Let's think on more of a
One enemy
proactive way. Yes, there's 3 kitchens. Yes, if I sit here, you know, they can they can peek me.
Just smoke bomb. Hello?
Oh my
Good
god,
job.
this guy's terrible. But you understand what I'm saying? If you just walk down mid, like the boiler side mid, like our mid looking, and you just
Like
went
down here?
and you went under tube, yeah.
Yeah.
You literally would have killed 3 people with your aim. You would have saw
I was
the aim.
deciding whether to do that or just to
Yeah.
hold. I was deciding between that.
Yeah, but I'm not saying holding there's always bad, but I would have liked to just go behind where they're trying to go, right? Because they're not
Yeah,
gonna expect that at this level. They should expect that, but they don't because they're bad. They start expecting that in like Immortal 2. They're like, oh, immediately they'll look for you doing that. They'll hold for you to play patient. But here, they won't. So
Yo,
just
bye.
use that aggression, like I told you, as a tool.
Mhm.
Be aggressive.
me.
Be proactive.
Peek. They didn't peek me well.
Out.
He's on 410.
Deploying drone.
Up top already.
I,
Alright.
I literally calmed that, bro. What are you
He's
talking
two, he's
about?
swinging. Default.
There's an off heaven. There's an off heaven solo. It's out there, but on site.
Oh,
Dude, default. Two default still.
So let's kind of go through what happened there. What happened at the start of the round? Let's talk about the entry
They just
and the
they
fight
just
for
ran
sight.
in A.
They ran in, but how? What happened?
Like,
No way.
Be
like
specific.
through here.
Yep. Okay, they got on site, and what did you do as soon as they got on site? And your teammate died.
I
The
just
first
backed
guy.
off.
You just backed off. You just ran off. Like, think about that a little bit. Process that a little bit. What is the reason for it?
Probably
but
just
I'm
play
running.
retake.
But why are we playing retake on like? Like our teammates dead, they're out. You're in a position to trade or at least fight and do some damage. So I feel like that would probably be a better option than just dying. You died anyways, right? Like we talked about.
Yeah.
So, and here, smoke on the edge of pipes and oh, you're looking at me.
What am I gonna do? I was gonna do the same shit.
Oh, it's fine.
Ow,
Can't see shit.
There's a gun there. There's also one.
80 on clove.
One enemy
Oh my god,
remaining.
this guy's terrible.
What is bro doing?
He's not scared.
Fuck.
Good. I like it. Yeah, sorry. I was gonna tell you to one way. You know how to one way
I
A
got
main
that
here with
gun.
Clove or Brim?
Just
or
like
Omen?
these ones.
Yeah, the two. So I was gonna just tell you to do those. If you had a Bucky, I think it's fine what you did. I didn't realize you had a Bucky. That's good.
Yeah.
So here, buy full armor. Even though
So they probably go A, bro. They're broke.
we can kind of be like
Or mid.
a Jew and gonna.
Can one of you guys bring my dart? It'll be either be here or right here.
Alright.
Appreciate it.
So here we can be really aggressive.
Fight on
I'm
us.
over here.
Fuck is this dark?
Okay, one mid.
Alright, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we can fucking save in the armor.
Can it be tuber now?
It's a good thing.
Oh, yeah,
Nah. No.
They save money. That's why they're rich.
3B at least.
A lot of my friends are Jew, man. They're
There one
ballers.
could be
Man.
lurking.
Reno, so will be.
You spike mid.
Spike down mid.
One's
You come here,
from
we
there.
have spike. 1A.
One enemy remaining.
Good anticipation.
Were they born yesterday or something?
You can't teach that skill there. Okay, trust me. I've coached a lot of people don't know how to shoot through smokes, or even do like they see a smoke and they just start like, they just start panicking. They don't know what to do. Okay, how are they kind of playing? Let's think about the team, that enemy. What can we identify?
I don't quit.
Are they playing
just, like,
super
they're just-
fast?
I mean, kinda, yeah. They're just either going mid or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some here. Oh, there's some.
They're just kind of running it down.
You're gonna kid roll. I'm gonna kid roll back.
I am ass.
So we have all here. I think we stand our ground,
Oh,
stand
you
our
hit
ground,
some?
and we just start
Alright.
fighting. I'm not getting by that.
Oh, she didn't get.
They're in.
Nice. Play the ult, play the ult.
Keep pushing yourself.
Oh my god, bro.
One belt. You
One
saw
bottom
it.
belt. One bottom pipe.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
One to thing.
That's bottom pipes. Base piping hell.
I'm drone tagged.
Stay alive, please.
They're both there.
Be a spike here. We spike here.
You have ult. You have ult. You have ult. Don't be too scared. Don't be too
Stay
scared.
alive.
I'm just gonna hold.
That's
What the fuck?
Because somebody's got to
Done.
win.
Oh my god.
Last player standing.
Yeah. What is the problem this round? Just think about it. Be critical. I will not take I don't know as an answer. How did we lose
I
this
did-
round? Think about it.
I think I went back.
Yeah. Because he just told you, don't die, don't die. What's the problem with you dying there? Let's think about what's the problem with you dying. What do we have at our disposal?
We had ult.
We have ult. You could have just
Yeah,
sat
so-
there and just been an info pylon or just fucking killed them and just won the round. Because you're hot
Hey, I
already.
can buy you the op.
You're
Go
shooting.
across the op and then buy me a
We had
rifle.
bombed down. But the guy just
Yeah,
creeped
that's
up.
what-
He
that's what
ate
I
up the space you
Oh.
gave up. He's so good at it, right? The Jet, he just ate up what you gave up and he just tapped two of you.
Darted me.
To be?
Yep, yep,
One
yep.
mid.
Is he still mid?
I got him covered.
5v3.
Drop in a smoke.
One's lurking, probably.
One on B, one's going A. What the fuck?
One enemy remaining.
Austin's A.
Flawless.
Good.
Shit.
We are just too
So-
good.
Let's try to. Well, okay. Before that, what can we identify? What have they started to do here a little bit? They'll switch up by the enemies.
Rotate a little
Right?
bit.
What else?
Lurk.
What else? Lurk. That's what
Lurk.
they
Their
kind
jet
of
lurk
lurked
up.
up. So how do we kind of counteract lurking?
Just chill.
He's done
Chill
extra rifle,
or
so-
what else?
Or push up.
Yeah. So I want you to take space here. So one way to take
Wait, let's
space.
go
Oh,
back.
and I dropped it.
One
I
way to
already
take
dropped
space
it.
is to listen.
Damn.
Okay, just
Bro,
kind of
pineapple,
sit
stop
here.
lying.
My bad.
So listen. If there's noise, don't go. If there's no noise, no dart, then start walking. So start walking up. Oh,
Wait, just here.
okay, you can. I'll back up now. Good.
No, bro.
And then
Looking
sit.
at-
And then sit here. Sit. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Sit.
One B,
Sit.
one
Sit. Oh, lower. Stop going upper. You keep looking upper. Make sure people
There,
can't
dude. What
walk
the
up
fuck
on
is
you.
happening?
That should be your concern. Look lower. He's got above. Look at your mid Sova. He's looking.
Right now outside B.
He's looking pipes.
Joining A.
I broke drone, I'm tagged.
No peeking.
It's probably 2A.
2A, 2A.
Could be 3.
I think there's three.
Yes.
340.
Show me the
Yes,
wall.
I have crashed out
I'm on
on.
about.
Maybe one guy's.
Oh,
Good
shit,
job.
pineapple.
Really good round.
The
Okay.
options and KJ.
You probably would have went to screens. I told you sit. Look what happened. Right?
Yeah.
Bye.
That was luck. My definition of luck is when preparation meets opportunity. You're prepared for them to come up by being there, and you executed. Got 3 kills, 2 kills. Hey. And us initially wanting to walk down got you the kill on Jet. Did he expect you to walk down like that? Or be
Nah.
there? No, on that position. No, and that's what I'm telling you. People are so unaware of that. They don't care, and you get a lot of kills that way, and that's value. Okay, especially
Should
with
probably
first.
chill this round, right? Cause save.
One mid,
Call
two
it,
mid.
call it, call what you hear.
Three mid.
Like 1A, Jet A.
Going up two.
Yeah, he's
At
it.
least one.
I just stay.
Yep. Good. Go back in that corner.
1A. I hear
Walk
1A.
or walk up.
They're
I
a
would,
lot,
I
man.
would
A lot,
walk
man.
up. I would walk up here.
Even if we have numbers.
No, 40.
Or
Two
go
mid,
mid. Go
swinging
mid.
me.
Go mid. Go mid.
1, 2, one going for the gun.
Just dead. Both there. Both two.
Last
So
one
look at
two.
your minimap.
Spike down B.
No.
Last player standing.
Nice. Good job.
Nice. Good thought, good thought. Yeah.
I feel like
So if
with
you
numbers,
yeah.
I should just chill, no?
Last round.
Not
in the
necessarily.
half.
At the highest level,
Surprise,
even if they have
motherfucker.
numbers or don't have numbers, they just tend to like to take space well and kind of know. You know, oh, it's open. I have it all, guys. And then everyone knows, oh, mid or A, and then everyone starts leaning towards mid and A, stuff like that. So Evan,
Maybe I just respect playing with numbers
Thanks
too
for the
much.
resub, bro, for 4 months. You're the
Yo,
best, man.
so
Let's
can I get that?
go.
Oh, switch. Yeah.
3 ops.
They want to die. Let them.
Some A, J A.
No peeking.
Clove, Sova, B.
So here, they
It
don't
sounds like
go
they're
in.
leaving.
Let's start walking up. Start walking up. Start walking up. Start walking up. Trust me. Trust me. Take your gun out. Just clear your corners.
Wow. One mid. They're going.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Trust. Keep double keying. Clear your corners. Look around you. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just with your gun. With your gun.
They're up.
You may not.
Spike planted.
So flank or go under tube here. Commit to the flank.
Last player standing.
Like, what the fuck is this idiot doing?
There's nothing you can do. Male died.
For
Yep,
real,
sounds
bro.
cooked.
He's dinked though, here behind it.
Okay, nice try. It's not that scary, but let's say they didn't die. They killed that clove. It's 4v3. Boom.
Switching
You have
sides.
so much pressure on them. So obviously in this instance it didn't work out. But a lot of times if you do it correctly and quicker and know when to run, when to walk, when to stuff, bro, this shit pays off. And this is the edge you need to develop. Okay, I'm not saying it's not there, but mentally it's something stopping. You're scared to die. You're gonna die anyways, right? You just died anyways, no? So
Yeah.
might as well try to do it where we're, you know, we have a better timing next time and learn from this opportunity and just shoot people in the back of the head.
Alright.
This will be a good skill.
Revealing area.
It's the bro.
Oh my.
One mid hit
Here.
55.
So smoke.
There's
Smoke,
two.
smoke
Killjoy's here,
raptors
both
and
left
screen.
side. That's
Good.
the only info I got.
Start going, start running in, start running in.
Yeah.
Our spikes down.
Got the bomb.
Spike down A.
Backside,
Let's go
backside.
backside. 2 backside.
1 HP.
Go,
Okay,
go, go.
fuck
We
it.
need to help you right now.
1 HP backside. Still backside, 1 HP.
Oh my god.
Last player standing.
Nice try.
Stink.
Nice
Oh my
try.
god, he buys heal on
Nice
pistol.
try, nice try.
Yeah, what a stupid ad moment.
Your weapon is only a tool. You can't just.
So what do you think we could have done better there?
Probably scale up better.
Yeah. You should have been quick. Match his movement. That guy's your boy. Your boy. Obviously not your real boy. But your teammate is fucking on Ness, bro. This guy is fighting for his life.
Yo, fake B, fake B. I'm
And
walking up A,
you're on
walking up A.
pipes just
Go B, go
waiting
B,
for
go
him to
B.
die. I would have jumped down
Yeah.
and started running, fighting that clove. So it's a 1v1 and then look screens because I saw Sova kill the Reyna, right? So we know he screens
Yeah.
after in the 1v1. We know exactly where he is. He can play it in multiple of options.
I fucked up my dog.
Just come back, we gotta
That guy
play,
just
bro.
got shit
Should be
on.
enough.
Just walk back, just walk back.
Come back.
We're selling this shit. Sova's here.
Great timing, great timing.
Yo, Silva, bro, they saw me, bro.
So run.
We go. Let's go.
Drop in a smoke.
I'm planning open.
I'm playing back now.
Please don't die, though. 2 mid.
No, 65 on
Wait, guys,
three.
stay alive.
Run off.
Let's go.
Just run off. Or play backside. It's up to you.
Brenda's running up on me.
65
Bitch.
KJ,
Fight
30
together.
Silva.
She just went for the gun.
They're tagged up.
Standing ahead.
Yeah, she's running
They're
back.
not flanking. They're not flanking, bro. He darted.
They're not gonna be playing.
Look
Huge.
at her Sova.
They just
Don't
play
swing
time.
it.
Silva's
Don't
flanking.
swing. Yeah,
One
good.
Enemy remaining.
On screen.
Let him play.
Onside,
Just let
onside.
him play. Let him play. You're like last insurance. Like you gotta be the
I
last
want
guy.
one. I want one.
Like, that's kind of how like.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good bro.
Yo, Jet. Hell yeah, bro.
Let's go, bro.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Can,
They're broke. Just go B, bro.
yeah.
Fire.
Just drone up close and then dart yellow. Clear all the ratty angles. Should bro not drone from garage? Like what?
He darted.
Okay.
1 peeking, swinging, 2 swinging. Oh, okay.
Not sure. Yikes, that's not very good.
That is cooked.
That's really bad. They gotta kill this killjoy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That is not good. Okay, so what's kind of
Dude,
the
I
setup?
didn't see that
What's
guy
their,
on
what's
the
their setup?
drone.
Do you know?
Oh,
I thought it was just the
They
one.
have
No.
Clove, Sova, B,
Yep.
KJ. I
Scratch
think's
that
like
round.
KJ's just like mid, and then the rest are just
She's
A.
like A or mid.
Yeah.
And then they had Reyna there too for some reason. So Reyna was probably mid. And then I guess it's like Jet. They're putting Jet KJ on A. We'll see. We'll reconfirm this information, but we can get a general idea of what their setup is. But we need to process that information.
Just default.
Jet slow, jet slow. I'm heading there. He smoked this?
Wanna cross under? Just split B. You start going up. Holy fuck.
I'm running it!
Backside on B and one coming to you.
Come on!
Oh,
bro.
No.
No, bro.
Bro, it's like that
Hey,
weird like
okay, bro.
angle, bro. Like I'm going up and down.
One left.
So, I'll ask you a very simple question that I already know you probably know the answer to, and you can understand what I tell you. Does he,
I don't know if they're on
does
the bomb or not. I
he
think he
know
is.
where you are?
Nah.
He doesn't. So, there's an essence, and we can talk about this
I
because
trolled. I thought it was on
you know,
bomb. so I
plat
don't
player is
know
not gonna really understand this, but there's an essence of trigger discipline there, right? You could have let that guy just run by you, and then come up and tap, or let two people run by you, tap two people in the head, and in that moment, it's something called presence of mind. Have you heard what that means? Presence of mind. Do you know what that means?
I would guess just it means being aware.
Yeah, it's being aware in the mind, being able to pull yourself away and be like, oh fuck, he doesn't know I'm here. Let me be patient and just tap this guy down the line, like later. And then, right? It's like how like NFL players keep their 2 feet in when they catch the ball. NBA player shoots the ball when there's 0.01 second, right? They let it go in the last point millisecond, right? So that's presence of mind. You gotta have that in you. Think about it. Not sure.
Fuck.
Reyna's already ulted. It's just tagged.
Can't really smoke anything.
So this is something I'll tell you right now.
I can ult, but I mean I'm
that
blind
you
ulting.
need to think about for future reference is, do we need to take fights first as a smokes as a Omen, Clove, Brim, Harbor,
No.
Viper? Do we need to get kills?
Not
No,
necessarily.
we
No.
don't. That's not our role. Obviously, that's a bonus. I would like you to kind of chill. You gotta think about yourself as like a golden egg a little bit. Right? If you drop it, it's dead. It's done. It's unrecoverable. Obviously, Clove's slightly different. More like a steel egg. Maybe not steel, like more like a delicate but still strong egg. Because you can smoke after you die. But other smokes, and you have to understand, is like dying is the worst thing you can do. Especially on attack, they need you. So, could you smoke rafters there and screens? You couldn't, because you died on first on vault. So, kind of treat yourself that way. And there's a hidden layer. You get to actually bait people, and people won't get mad. They won't get mad. You fucking traded some guy to your smoke splitter, bro. Like that's your fucking job. You're not gonna get traded, right? Does that make sense? So,
yeah.
That's how I like you to think
Ult
about
might
it.
just be
Golden egg.
here.
Value your life.
Yellow.
I fucked up my dart.
M3040 looks like a rage baiter, Evan. I don't know, man.
There's 2 here. 3
Yo,
on
can we-
yellow.
No, I
We
think we
did?
need to ban
Oh, dang.
M340,
We
bro.
did?
Hold him
Just
up,
leave.
hold
Just
him up,
leave.
hold
Just
him
leave.
up, hold him up.
Leave.
There's 2 here still. Probably one holding mid.
What's my Reyna doing, bro?
It's fine. If he doesn't want to listen, it's fine. We'll show him
There's
why
two
he should
leading
leave.
through mid right now.
Close, 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 close.
Spike down A.
I was on his
Alright,
head.
you wanna start working B? Oh,
Yeah.
Bro, hello? 150? Oh no, 144.
Oh, no.
Gee, the Reyna didn't heal.
Be respectful. Evan is a student, OG community member. Please do not be disrespectful to my community member, please. Thank you. That's one thing we don't tolerate on this stream. Thanks. No rage baiting. If you want to be
30
tested
seconds
as a loyal member, you must 1v1 Evan. And if you beat him, then you may be part of the Royal Knight Council.
This guy's no time.
Okay, so
Oh my god, he's behind the
let's think
turret.
about what
Yeah,
we
I
can
can't
do.
even
What
see
can we
past.
do besides run it down, my friend?
Got your back.
That's what it seems
Clear.
like is happening here,
From the
huh?
front.
Clear the.
Go B, let's go B, let's
Just
go
gotta
B.
clear the angle there, I guess.
Just
trying to jump
just
from,
in
like,
general,
right here.
instead of
Oh, in general?
rushing
Just
it,
Alright.
bro.
Default.
Just
Yo, can we?
fake default
Or fake.
re-hits.
Can we just default?
Right? You gotta use these at your
With an
disposal.
op.
Nah, bruh. Seems like they don't
Yeah,
want
pro
to.
won't.
Sure.
Fuck it, bruh.
Scanning ahead.
What the fuck is wrong with my dart?
Start yellow, bro.
I can walk
That
up.
hard.
So
Hold on.
you have an ult here. This is the one time
Okay,
you can be
dude.
hella aggressive.
Alright,
He's in the smoke, in the smoke!
it's close.
Bro!
Spike down B.
How is he still
The
alive?
smoke still.
Alright, bro. Close.
Okay, fuck it. Like how? Guys can leave if you want. Both here.
Fuck. Just go, just go.
Not ready yet. No peeking.
Jet still B.
What's your rank? M340? I'm just very curious. Yeah, sure. What's your rank, sir?
30 seconds left.
I'm just curious.
Oh,
He's gonna say something really
Last
low
player
too.
standing.
It's probably like a
Spike
Immortal
down
3?
A.
You Immortal 3, dog? Really? Then 1v1 Evan. 1v1 Evan and see if you beat him.
Team Ace.
Nice try.
I hate
What's kind of going on?
after
What can we
this.
identify from the enemy team?
Well, if she's setting up A, we can just
They're
take
just-
these fast.
Gotta know.
Cage is just playing mid. They have, I mean, Jet just floats wherever. Silva just darts mid. I don't know.
They're kind of fast rotating, don't you think?
Kinda, yeah.
So we gotta
can we just
set
fake
up
A?
a fake. The fake is the answer. The solution is there, but you're capitalizing on it. If you're actually Immortal 3, 1v1 Evan. He is the Discord Knight. He beats all Immortals. Threes. Does not matter. Radiance.
Come B.
We'll set it up. I'm 30-40. Okay?
He's
You're not
running.
scared, right? You're not scared?
There's two mid. Oh, okay. Killer's running. So I'm running. They know you're there.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, bro?
Nice try. I really like that thought process.
This fucking guy.
It's a good play.
This got diffed.
Last player
I
standing.
think
90.
you can be more tighter on walls a little bit. You're kind of in the middle of where they usually check. So, but overall, I think it was a little bit unlucky. Not really there.
Got it?
Nah, we low-key lost. We fumbled the thrifty, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of where it's not starts snowballing a little bit.
Keep up.
M340, I don't think you're Immortal 3, bro. Shun the tracker right now, bro. Let me see it. Don't send some random guy tracker. I want to see M340 in your name. Let's go. Chop, chop.
The spike.
Bring him, man.
Let's go.
No, we don't come in.
Breaks everything.
Come back B.
This guy's a loser, man.
Drop in a smoke.
What the fuck?
He's yellow.
It's close.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
Oh my god.
Nice try. Nice try.
Defenders
nice try.
win.
Let's go through a couple
Sova's
things.
crazy.
Alright. How do you feel about that game?
Could have easily won, bro.
I
Could
definitely
easily
agree. I
won.
definitely agree. And why do you think? How do you think we could have easily won? By changing what? Do you know?
How he played on attack. Just
Okay. And how do we play on attack? Let's break it down.
we're just rushing.
No, I'm just saying generally. How
Uh,
would we play on
oh,
attack?
like me specifically?
No, no. If yours, that question was, how
Oh,
did
how
you,
do we?
how did we feel? You said, oh, we lost on attack, and I said, why do you think that is? Right. So let's break it
We
down.
just rushed them.
Right. And I was asking, how do we play on attack? And to play on attack, what I was looking for is that we make calls. Your calling is horrendous. You don't know what to do. I think your mechanics and fundamentals are decent, and you're aware about what's around you at kind of the micro level, but you gotta think macro, teams level. Our team's level, their team. What are they doing as a whole? Individually set up, what are we showing them? What can we use to our advantage, whether that's our tendencies and frequencies against them or their own, what they like to do, how they like to do it against them. Okay, so these are some things you need to pick up on, and this is something I labeled called the identification protocol. It's 4 steps. We'll briefly go through it. First step is to identify, okay, and then a part of the first step is to identify how they play as a whole. Okay, are they aggressive, passive, run it down, super anchor, super defaulty, whatever? You gotta decide that. You gotta figure that out. I can't really do that for you because I won't be there for you when you play. You gotta develop this. Not only how they play as a team. Oh, they just kind of they go A, they hit A. They go B, they hit B. They select C, they go C. They run it down. Are they a team like that, or are they a team they start B, then they go A, then they go C. They run it down, then they're going mid, and then they run around, and they somehow end up A 20 seconds later. Okay, are they a team like that? Okay, that's important. Then understand. Okay, wait. Jet KJA, one guy mid, two Sova Clove on B. Whatever this combination of agents are does not matter. Cannot be specific because there's so many combinations a lot of the times. There's just a lot of variables. But um, that's the second part of the first step, which is understanding how they play individually. Oh, wait, there's only duelists on A. Okay, stuff like that, and then, but that's important. Knowing what they do individually. That's the first step. Okay, how they play as a whole
Mm-hmm.
individually, and then step two is to process what that means. Okay, wait, this is how they play. Wait, they're fast rotating team, and this is their setup. Okay, or wait, they have no utility on this site. This site is so strong. They have a breach, ISO, and a raise, or like a fucking gecko. Like what the fuck? There's so much utility. Cannot do this. Can do this. This site is weak. They play one here, solo anchor, sentinel, whatever it is. Okay, that you gotta process that information on what you've identified of their setup and how they play. And then step three is to adjust, find solutions, use concepts, use old concepts, put concepts together, bring them from pro play, whatever it is. There's creativity apart on that step. Like you can do whatever you want. There's no really like wrong thing to do as long as you can develop it to a point where it's gonna work and move the enemy where you want, and you ending or helping your team end where you want, so that way you guys can get a you know high chance to win the round, a very low risk opportunity to get on site and don't need to fucking fight 4 people. They're ready for you because you're not thinking. You're not leading your team. So that's step three. Okay, and we'll go through these concepts briefly. Do you know your 6 concepts? Basic concepts on attack.
I'm not sure.
Be honest. It's a yes or no question. Do you know all
No,
6? No. Okay,
all
that's fine.
6 probably not.
So we'll go through it right now. There's 6 concepts that I kind of focus on. I'm sure. Well, yeah, this is pretty much what they use in pro play. Okay, it's defaulting. You know what defaulting is, right?
Yeah,
Spreading across the map, playing for picks, gaining information on where Cypher Sentinels are, etc., and then grouping up and then hitting somewhere later down the line. Is that fair to say that's default too?
yeah.
Okay, that's default. The next concept is contacting. What is contacting?
Walking up
Right, walking up and what? There's another layer
and
to
then
just walking up. You don't just walk
just
up and then they
just
see
walk
us.
up and then go.
Yeah, so
Like commit to the site.
explode. Is that fair to say? Walk up, they
Yeah.
see us, or we've decided it's time. We just start boom. Utility smokes just start flying out, they're trading each other, killing people, guns blazing. Is that fair to say on contacting?
Yeah.
Okay, contacting. Um, what is rehits?
Just re-hitting. Like just cut noise and then re-hit. I mean,
Okay, it's like we start made a lot of
yeah.
noise. We may fake rotate off or just silently sit there and then re-go, hoping that they've spread thin. Okay, they're not stacked because that's usually what you do, right? Okay, what is faking?
Like fake A go B.
Right, try to be more
Where
specific.
making presence on one side and then rotating towards the
For
other
what
side.
for? I know
Hmm?
what it is. You know what it is, but what is it for?
To get them off the site that you want to end on.
Sure. Yeah, that's the good answer. It's to look at it as fake is a misdirection, right? It's a fake. We're making it
Yeah.
believe them to make them believe we're going B, but we're ending A. And also, so I want you to think about that. Fakes and rehits go under that category where it's a misdirection tool. You don't just randomly call a rehit or randomly call a fake. You gotta identify if it is appropriate to because if you don't need to, you don't need to run fakes. You can just run it down. Stuff like that if you can identify it. So um, those are kind of things that you kind of have to understand because the default, especially in this elo, you're in the like low ascendant, high diamond, mid, maybe at best mid ascendant level. Like it's kind of like, bro. So um, that's anyway. So I'm getting kind of carried off, but that's step three is to use these concepts, right? These are the six concepts: defaulting, contacting, running it down. That's one, and then fakes, rehits, and then the last one is lurking, or inserting a lurk or lurking. Just how taking space is a concept on defense as well, or defaulting around on defense, or a retake, or fighting for sight. Right, that's a concept in itself. Right, so those are the concepts on defense. On attack, these are the things that I would like you to kind of focus on and use in this protocol. How are they playing as a whole? How are they playing individually? Okay, what does this mean? This is how they're set up. Okay, this side's weak, this side's strong. They've got utility here, this, that, this. Okay, they have mollies here, they don't have mollies here, have flashes here, don't have flashes here. They have a mix of this, whatever. They have a suppress. Okay, and then to, after that, step three is to use a concept. Wait, they're fast rotating team. This is their setup. Let's run a fake. Wait, they're a team that just sits around, defaults, plays super slow. Let's default as well. Let's wait around. We don't need to over rotate. Okay, this tool goes on defense or attack. Okay, and then also uh, step four is to apply. Is to make sure that within the round, to apply step four, you're at the start of the round. That's where start of the round starts. Apply. Okay, means that you put your people, your teammates in a position you want them to be to set up what you did. A fake cannot be a fake if you start 5B main. You need people set up on the other side to walk up while you're making noise on the other side, or it's not going to be a good fake. It's not going to work. And this is where you gain edge, is to really separate yourself not only as an IGL, but to destroy the enemies with our mind, not just WASD myself and shoot people. That's it. That's how 90% of people play. If you want to be really good at this game, you just take over a game by just your calling. You identifying how they play individually as a whole. Like, guys, this is what we're gonna do. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I want you guys here. Start the round. Boom. Him here. Okay, Sova Jet, come over here and fake over here, and we're gonna three-man walk up, contact up on C, whatever it is. Okay, it's not gonna work. Let's re-hit, whatever. This is really important to develop and to get better. And this is a very high-level skill that I would like you to think about. So that's the identification protocol. Okay, let's move on. Any questions on this?
No.
Okay, and I know it's quite lengthy, but this is something I teach to all my students. So it does not matter if they're immortal, and trust me, even immortal students, I've had many, more than 20 students, immortal students who come to me, and not many even know about it. And after I kind of tell them and push them in terms of developing this, they're like, whoa, my mind has opened up like crazy. Like I look at the game so differently, and that's what it's supposed to do. It's not only a Valorant skill; it's also a life skill in terms of identifying what's happening, whatever the situation, and it's just finding these solutions quickly and adjusting and just making sure it's gonna execute and make sure it's gonna work. Okay, so that's that. So let's move on. There's a couple of notes here. So needs to be proactive with this movement. What was the difference from you walking down, even though there's nothing there, versus you just giving it up? Talk about it.
Um,
Everything on the table. Talk about it. There's no wrong answer. Open it up. It's like a book.
I was
You
able to get information,
okay?
and
Yep.
they were not expecting me to be there, so I was able to get this.
Information, element of surprise. What else?
Uh,
Think. Use your mind, my friend.
wait, just element surprise. I mean, info.
Gotta know. You gotta
Um,
know. This is simple stuff.
I mean,
Kills.
just yeah,
Is that
kills.
not valuable to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Space. Is that and that goes under information. But these are the things I want you to say. Wait, by me going down, Parks, I gained space. I controlled space. There's an element of surprise. I got kills, so first bloods or gaining man advantages or tying them up. That's a value, right? You gotta kind of be able to be this critical in yourself. And why I'm being hard on that is because that's something I expect from an Ascendant 2 player. Me, myself. That's what I expect. That's my standard of them. Because they should have that in you. You can't just be an all aim player and no brain. But you're a little bit balanced. But still, it's still I want to give you the foundation where you're gonna be an Immortal 3 player, a high level player, okay, a Radiant player, not just the fucking average of the barrel. And so I want you to think about these things, um, but and being that critical. But so good, you figured out why it's good, and that was good. But I want it if it worked out and it was a value, do we do it more or less?
More.
More. So I would like you to do it often and push yourself. And you'll be surprised, like I told you, the aggression will pay off. You'll be so fucking shocked how often you can get away with walking down, killing 3 people, and upping your stats, upping your value. People thinking you know how you play and respecting your calls and just being like, whoa, this guy's actually pretty good. Just off the rip. Okay, so that's that. Okay. Any questions on this note? Being more proactive with his movement.
No,
Okay.
makes sense.
Next note. Play more towards mid so he can smoke both sides well. So you started doing this a little bit early on, um, and I'm not saying never start B main or A main. That's not what I'm saying. But generally, I would like you to kind of work mid more, so that way we can be in a position to smoke both sides. Unless you have a really good read, like 190% they're coming to this site and you want to stack it, different story. But you got to make sure it's got a good read, because if it's not, you're going to just be in trouble because you're going to be running fucking 10 seconds to go smoke and they're already out and your teammates are dying. And that's the edge as well. At the higher levels, boom. If they know you're always playing B main, they'll hit A every time and you're fucked. You won't even adjust because you won't realize it, and they'll win because you guys don't have smokes. They'll just go in and they have all the utility. So this stuff will separate you from winning games. Any questions on this? No.
No.
Okay. Next note, stop giving up space too fast and aggressively. As in aggressively giving it up. You don't just slowly give it up. As in like, oh, I'm gonna start under pipes and then fight a little bit and get back up into head glitch angle under our nest. Okay, and then I'm gonna back up in the backside. Okay, they're pushing me. Now I'm gonna go into screens or rafters. It just under pipes and then you immediately, boom, they're here, guys. You start running. How many times did that happen? You just start going Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
How many times that happened? Try to answer.
Maybe like 5, 4 or 5.
Yeah, a lot. And when I told you, yo, sit here, even if there's nothing, listen, and then maybe walk down. The guy the jet didn't even know you're there. You just killed him. All right, so don't give it up. You have to look at space, real estate, and money in this game, and information. We'll touch on this right now. Taking space is information of knowing where they are, and then once we know where they are generally, we will know what they can do. And we'll touch on this right now. So let me share my screen. Go through this real quick. Okay, so if I walk down C long, we'll just use this map for an example. If I just walk down this map, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, guys, nothing C long, nothing C long, boys. Where can they be? I walk down here. Where can they be?
Just A or B.
A or here. Generally grass, front window, or A lobby, sewer, or long. Correct?
Yeah.
What if we walk down C and then we walk down B as well? My teammate walks down here. Nothing grass,
Oh,
nothing
they have to be
window.
A.
They have to be A. And we don't. I kind of don't want to talk about this with you because it already seems like you already know. All right, maybe I'll go give you to the last one. The last one, you have to get this one right. We walk down C, walk down mid, walk down A. There's nothing there, boys. Where are they? God forbid they're playing it like this.
They're just in spawn
They're
holding, I
just in
guess.
spawn holding. Hallelujah. You are not retarded. You understand. Okay? So understand that space and is information, and I'll help you look at it in another lens. 10 out of 12 maps are in thirds. This map's in thirds, especially C long. There's a mid area and an A. We'll just think about A long and short, and as and in sight and R spawn as 1/3. It's not a split like a exact third, but you get my point. It's like a third, right? So
Yeah.
if we have 1/3, they can only be in the other 2/3. If we have two, they can only be in the last one. Does not matter which combination. So there is value in that in itself by you locking down A on Icebox and being like, "Yup, nothing here. I'm just gonna walk down and just kind of put myself in a position to get a lot of kills or maintain, control the space, and then we have all the info. Wait, and then maybe you get even more info. You walk down all the way A main, and then you start clearing mid. Where are they once you do that? And your teammates aren't dead, and there are some people at boiler. We've completely cleared mid. Nothing. They look under boiler, in kitchen, in tube, around tube. There's nothing there because you walk down A main. Where are they? Tell me the answer.
B.
B. Where in B?
Like in sight.
Right.
Or
Like B
just in
main.
spawn.
Let's say our
Yeah,
teammates
yeah.
are like, top side, back side, and snowman, like kind of waiting. They're not in yet. We just know they're fucking B. So I want you to and then please, I don't want you to just know about this. I want you to apply this. Do it more. And we're gonna play one more game, so I want you to try to do it more, but you saw the difference in doing it already, okay? The next thing is, on top of this note, I wrote, needs to be aggressive in maintaining and controlling slash gathering info slash space. So that everything we just talked about, it ties in together. Not only just walking down and just killing people, we got to be able to push ourselves to maintain and get more space and more information and more details and more kills and more value, more production, and that's how you have to look at it. Okay, it's not a bad thing to die. It's information. If you took space all the way and you died, then you know, guys are coming back. Wouldn't we? If you saw 3 people kill you and they were from B
Yeah.
main, you're like, what the fuck? And they like actually ran out. Like you peeked and they're like mid coming back to you. You'd be like, what the fuck? Yo, they're going A, right? So that's information in itself as well. So don't and how many times did you not take space and die? Answer the question and lose the round. A lot.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna just die anyways, we might as well go down with some value, some guns blazing, some cool play, some mind play, some chess outplays, just the mind. Using the mind to add value and setting ourselves up to get kills. That's how you have to look at it. Not just WASD using aim mechanics, flicking, micro adjusting to kill people, but to put our body in the position to get 2Ks, 3Ks, flanking and then being behind 3 people with their back turned to you and you're shooting them in the back of the head. Or you took space down mid and then you hear 3 people rotating. You're like, guys are rotating, and then you kill 2 people mid. And they trade you 2 for 1. Is that a value of you on any side, attack or defense?
Yeah.
It's a value. So that's kind of what I want you to how I want you to look at it and soak it up and apply. Okay, it's a tool and a skill set. You make it how you want to. You want to make it terrible, make it terrible. You want to make it medium skill, Make it medium. You want to make it elite, you can make it elite. That's the beauty of this stuff I teach. The skill ceiling for these stuff is fucking infinite. I'm not even a master of them. I'm decent. I would say I'm like 6.57 out of them, like truly in terms of the mind stuff. But think about, like, I'm not even radiant. I'm a mortal 3 peak, but think about people that are like radiant top 10 pro player. Those guys are just like thinking like fucking 30 steps ahead. They're on a different level of mind, not mechanics, mind, mental, knowledge, just everything, timing, just everything is just so much better. So, but to develop that is to develop this. It's a part of it. Okay, any questions on this note?
Nah, it makes
Okay,
sense.
next note. Feed info more consistently. There are some times you don't feed info when you need to, when not appropriate. Like, like, I'm leaving. Okay, wait, they're here. Nothing here. You gotta tell them what you see sometimes, especially taking space. This is added on top of taking space. So, I would like you to kind of, when you take space, or when you kind of feel like you're kind of doing nothing, but nobody knows what's going on, try to make a communication and at least possibilities. Like, wait, guys, there's nothing really here. Maybe they can end up here, end up there, stuff like that. So that way you're engaged and stuff like that. And also feed. Sometimes it falls off in terms of the info. I want it inconsistently good. It's good, but I want it fucking all the time. Every little detail. I want your eyes so sensitive to the mini map where you're calling across the map. I'm serious. That's what I do.
Okay.
There's been so many games where I tell the guy, "Yo, he's behind you, he's behind you," and I'm across the map. He's like, "How the hell did you see that?" I'm like, "My eyes are glued to the mini map. My eyes are so sensitive. Any red dot, I'm seeing it." That's just how I've been gaming for. So I've been gaming for a long time, and that's the skills I've developed by making sure my eyes are just so sensitive to the mini map. So this is, and that's how we get better at it. That's a tip to look at the mini map more. Okay, so that's any
Okay.
questions on this?
Nah.
Okay, the next note needs to process information faster. And I put an example. Sova darted flank, and he's still looking instead of instantly knowing they're coming sight. No flank. Do you remember this round on A
Oh yeah.
where you're not even holding an angle. You're just looking through the wall to mid to because you're running there, and then the Sova throws his dart and it pings off, and then you're still looking there. And I told you, bro, there's nothing there. Go look, and then you turn around. Like, you gotta be more aware, okay, and then process information faster. Sova's looking there. He darted. Nothing there off first ping. No enemies. No threats. Boom. Start turning around instantly, okay, because it takes too long. It took me to remind you that there's nothing there for you to turn around, and this is a problem because it's a situational awareness thing you lack. Okay, you gotta just know, because this is make or break sometimes. But you instantly turning around, maybe the guy already had a timing on you and he's gonna kill you, but you turned around and killed him first. Stuff like that. Like at the high levels, I'm talking Immortal 3+ levels. That's like the make or break. Okay, so you gotta process this information quickly, and I'll give you a tip that seems very simple, but it's very very strong. Is to look at the minimap. What is my Sova looking at? What is his POV? What is around me? That's how you'll get super sensitive awareness. Okay, any questions on this note?
No.
Okay, needs to make calls using his concepts. Calling is horrendous. That's what I wrote, bro. How many calls did we make?
Not much.
Not much. Maybe one. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe one. It's gotta be. There's 12 attacking rounds. You gotta make 12 calls. Maybe 10 minimum. So maybe you'll take a round off here and there to think about how they're playing, so that you can create a creative solution to fuck them in the ass in the next round. Because you need a lot of brain power to think. Okay, whatever it is. Sometimes that happens to me. I'm like, the game is so sweaty. They're so good. And I'm just like, okay, I actually have to think, like, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? And I start brainstorming. You think I'm joking? That's how you win games. Right? Is that not
Okay.
how we win
Yeah.
games?
Yeah.
Is that a joke to you? Like,
Nah.
is that a joke to the normal Ascendant and Diamond players? Because if that is, you'll be stuck there forever. You will not really know how it is to play at a high level, to play with Radiance, stuff like that. I was lucky because I got into 10 mans with a lot of Radiance and stuff like that early on when the game started. But yeah, so it's trust me, it is really really important. And then also, so we touched on the concepts, right? So can you try to name them back to me? Do you remember?
Just like all the concepts.
Sure, the ones we just went through, the six or five,
Uh,
six.
taking space, not giving up
On attack,
space
on attack, on
easily.
attack, on
Oh,
attack.
on attack.
Yeah. The attacking ones.
Defaulting.
Defaulting, good.
Rehitting.
Rehitting, great. What else?
Faking,
Faking,
lurking.
lurking, good. That's 4.
Um, Contacting.
Contacting, great. Last one.
Just rush. Oh, fuck, I
Yep.
forgot the last
You
one.
got it. Rush. So executing, you know how they're like, execute A, guys. Run it down here. Let's hit it. Right? That's just like a normal rush, right? In Counter-Strike. Rush B, rush A. It's the same shit. So that's obviously the default. How many times you rush this game?
A lot.
Every round. Almost every round. Obviously, you rotated after, but still. So that's that. So you still initially just ran it down, and that's your default. And you gotta look. I don't know. I'm about to lose my mind, but because this is so silly, but how you have to look at it is, bro, the average person, 90% of Valorant players, okay, don't use more than 3 concepts. So if you use 6 concepts, you're gonna be way better than them. You're gonna be double better than them in terms of you actually not just knowing it, but making sure you can apply it so that way it works at an 80-70% win rate. It's not gonna be a 100% win rate, but it can be close to 70-80%. When I make calls, it's 70-80% win rate. I get 80% of the time I get my team on for free on the site. Obviously, sometimes you lose, but it's very rare. But I get on because I can use fakes and rehits and defaults and then figure out and make a plan during the round if we want to default or whatever. Okay, so that's why it's really important that you get this down. Now you know. There's no excuse now. Okay, so any questions on this? Need to make use of
No.
calling more. Okay,
Yeah, makes sense.
that's that. The next thing, and I'll tell you right now, that's the easiest way to get to Immortal. That's the easiest way to get Immortal, is to just IGL every game, win or lose, sounding stupid, looking stupid, making bad calls, making a bullshit, just because you're trying to learn, you don't know how, does not matter. You will become good at it by making mistakes, being creative, losing, thinking about it, and being critical. I need you to really adopt that mindset of critical, as in you breaking things down, not you just saying. And I'm not saying you don't. You do, but I'm just saying for that person to not be like, I don't know. You gotta know everything down to its roots. Does not matter what thought process. Okay, so or what mechanic or fundamentals of Valorant. Okay, you gotta really break it down. Okay, so any question? No questions, right?
Yeah.
Let's move on. His smokes are bad on attack on B. Timing is good. So let me just so yeah, I'll kind of show you real quick. So I think and I just wanted to just really touch on B. So smoke on Nest was good. Smoke on Snowman was bad. I had another student do this too, and I showed her. It was a girl actually. But I will show you what the options are. I'm not saying that smoke's always, not optimal, but there's reasons for both. You have any questions so far? Anything you want to talk about?
Take 'em dead or alive. Probably
Nah,
dead.
usually I do be
preferably
IGLing
dead.
more,
My
but I don't
ult
know.
is ready.
That game I just didn't.
Sure. But now you know your concept, so you can apply these, and don't just random. Well, maybe in the beginning you will. A lot of people, even me, I just randomly fucking just called whatever. I didn't even know why. Like I just call a re-hit. I don't even know why, right? But that will make you better in itself, because you'll learn. Oh wait, it's not gonna work here, and then you figure out why, and you see the little intricacies and the timings and the details of. Oh wait, it didn't make sense. Oh, this was happened, and this guy died here, so they're not gonna buy it. Like there's a lot to think about in terms of being really good at Valorant. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you smoked here, great. Also, the timings were good. You guys were about around this corner and you put them down. That was good. I like the timings. Placements could need work. Why do you think this smoke here is better than the one you put here? Let's break it down. You
Probably because they can't peek out of
where?
like back here,
Good.
like where you're at.
That is the answer I'm looking for. Let's wait for these smokes to go out. They can literally just come out and kill people, no? Especially What happens usually when people plant? What do they need them to require them to do usually for a safe plant?
Um, like you need to hold for
Hold
them
them,
because
hold
it's
them.
like really
Yeah,
open.
the attackers need a hole for them. And what happens in this elo, people are so fucking bad. They don't hold for the planner. This is such a fundamental Valorant, but people don't do it. Whenever, especially if you watch pro play, if there's somebody planning the fucking bomb, there's fucking 5 people, four high level. There's 4 people watching every angle to make sure this guy doesn't die because it's important. Okay, because if he dies and they cannot get the bomb down, it's wasted time, and then it adds pressure to them to lose their position to come and plant the bomb, and then they know and they just start killing this guy somehow again, whatever, etc. And it just snowballs in their disadvantage. Okay, so what I like you to do is just kind of do this smoke. This smoke
No
is way
peeking.
better because you have to understand your smokes dictate where they go. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No peeking.
Okay, this smoke's bad. It's more like here. I don't really play
Drop
Clove on
in a
this map.
smoke.
I'll be honest with you. It's not very a Clove map. It's more like Brim,
Viper.
Viper,
Drop in a
Harbor,
smoke.
right, Astra, a little Astra, right. But so if you smoke here, they will wait in the smoke or where else?
Um, maybe on site to the left or just
Right,
snowman.
or right here, behind it, behind the smoke. So,
Yeah.
your smokes are very important like that. If you put it here, what happens? They'll
No
be in
peeking.
the smoke, behind, and in front. So the smoke is kind of useless because we need to kind of protect our field of view a little bit from them knowing exactly where we are and just killing us and then having an off angle just deleting us. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to talk on B, and I would just recommend you don't play Clove on this map. Okay, so let's get this last
Okay.
game. Um, Go ahead. I'll start sharing. That's all my notes. I think overall that game was literally lost, and I'll put the responsibility on you. Not saying that it's solely your fault, but I'll put the responsibility in like if you just made a little bit better calls or an adjustment or try to figure out what they were doing and then make an adjustment and plan like I told you the protocol. Oh, this is how they're playing as a whole, aggressive, and then individually they're set up like this. Okay, what does that mean? This side's weak, this side's strong. Okay, and then I want to run a fake, I want to run this, I want to run a default, and then maybe I want to combine concepts together. Let's run a fake with a contact. Let's run a default with inserting lurks, or re-hit plus inserting lurks plus fake noise on the other side, so it reconfirms our rotation, but we actually are re-hitting. Like, if you just kind of thought about this a little bit better, and then set forwards to apply, making sure it's gonna work. But if you kind of did this better, uh, you would be a much, much, much more solid player. Where you're just gonna be map hacking on people. Like you're gonna feel like it's a joke. Like you just know where they are all the time, mentally imaging them, not just by knowing 100%. Oh, he's around this corner, but like being like, okay, wait, he could be here, and then they just pop up and you kill them and stuff like that. Okay, that like you build that skill. It's a skill. So,
Found.
um, but
Hmm.
but that game was really because there was a lack of knowledge there in terms of your concept usage as well. Do you have any questions? Anything you want to talk about? Does everything kind of make sense? What I
No, that
talked
makes
about?
sense.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes
And
sense.
I'm gonna iterate, like emphasize on this because it's really important. I need you to really, really soak. I know it's a lot of information. Trust me, I've had more than 20, 30 students tell me, "Yo, what the fuck? My mind is blowing up." What you're telling me, like, "Whoa, this shit's crazy." Okay, you're not gonna be like that. You're already ascendant too. What is? You're already a more. Oh, you're already close to mortal. You understand that, right? In terms of skill, like it's not that much more edge, but you gotta build that small cushion yourself so you can be immortal, immortal 3. And these are the stuff I'm kind of really trying to uh, teach you, and I teach all my students. I don't care what rank they are. I teach them all the same stuff because that is what I learned at Immortal 3 myself. I learned it all by myself, so um,
Yeah.
I just put it into words. I didn't know how to
Match
put it into words, but
found.
I did all of this stuff subconsciously or intuitively or instinctively, but not actively. Now I do actively. I think about it. Like, okay, I gotta take space here, and sure, it made me better coaching, but um,
Sage.
wow,
Holy.
your elo is quite high. Everyone's peaks like fucking Mortal, Mortal 2, Mortal 3. Like what the fuck?
Most lobbies are like this, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like Ascendant is the elo now, where there's so many washed immortals, like,
Yeah, no, literally.
and some Radiants. Like sometimes, bro, I'll be playing Ascendant sometimes, and like I'm like playing against Radiant. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but it's just like they need to add a new rank. They need to make it in between Immortal and Ascendant. and it'll like.
Wait, you can see the tracker on my stream?
Yeah, I can.
Oh
Here,
shit.
I think you're on screen share. That's why.
I see.
Okay, so I would like you to think about these notes. I know it's a lot of information. Work on your, and I'll help you. Work on the protocol. I'll ask you questions. What can we take away? How are they playing, bro? What's their setup? And I want you to try to think about that stuff. You gotta break it down in your mind so that way you can make a plan. Okay?
They have double smokes, bro. What the fuck is their comp?
Yeah, terrible.
Sova, you listen to the weirdest music.
They're
Lots
jet
of
smurfing though, unlucky.
You dance to it.
We just figure out where the cipher is. Just default.
Guys, is M340 rage rating everybody? Yo, Wavy, what's good? Sorry, I'm not reading the chat. I'm really invested in helping him. Sorry, Wavy. What's up, Wavy? How are you? Long time no see. Yo. Evan is pretty good. Yo, Turney, this guy's rage baiting. Stop stroking it, bro. How you already know how it is, Evan. Oh god, that's Papa. Yuck, lol. How's the game? Hey, Wob, how are you?
Cypher's A,
Sorry, I
Cypher's
didn't
A.
say hi. I was talking. I was yapping away. Oh, my room is hot.
They might have another flash.
Just come mid, there's 3B, no?
No peeking.
It's just Jet and KO. I don't know where Cypher is.
Cypher's
I don't
A.
think they would play Cypher B.
Cypher's A, Cypher's A.
Okay, come back B.
Alright.
Mid. Market.
Can go up through mid here. Split B.
I'll come with you guys. Let's go, let's
He's
go.
rage baiting, no, guys? What do you guys think?
Mark
Should we
it,
make
right?
a poll? Is he rage baiting?
Mark
I'll
it,
mark right now.
There.
I can heal you, Jet.
Healing.
I'm blind.
Raise yes, spike. Smoke CT. Go.
Drop in a stone.
Close.
Chill.
26 out. 26.
Oh.
2 CT. Ow.
Nice
Okay,
job.
good round.
Did your best.
So,
Well played, you guys.
where did you smoke?
Smoke like here and here, because he
Good.
went.
Yeah, so that was what I want to talk about. Good smokes there. Near the end. What could we have done better?
I like the
Think about it.
Lucky.
I can.
Where your teammate
Like I was gonna
died.
push up with my jet, but
Yeah,
I was.
you did. And then he died, and what happened?
I think I should have went for the trade probably, but
You fucking Forrest Gumped out of there into logs. You literally just fucking disregarded your teammate, bro.
No, because it's a dumb play.
I'm not.
bro. Like, why
No.
would you push up
I'm
and
not.
run
I'm not. I'm not saying run out of there.
Okay.
But what I want to say is that you should have
get
stayed
spiked?
there. Do you understand?
Revealing
I
area.
got the spike.
Yo, you want to get spike?
Dropping smokes.
Vulnerable.
I'll let you play out this one.
Go.
Here.
Yeah, we might have to time him out, guys. Okay, the next
Holy
rage
fuck.
rate he does,
There's
we're
a
timing
bug
him out.
on my
Okay.
body.
This guy keeps going. Oh yeah,
Another
he's
one out, another
stuttering because he's looking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
man.
bro, this guy is a rage baiter.
They have a bulldog now.
He's a certified rage baiter. We got a new rage baiter in chat, everybody.
What are they doing, bro?
Okay, so yeah. On top of that note, just kind of, I would like you to stay there in the smoke. Come back to fucking stairs, bro. Okay, do you know what I'm trying to say? Instead of all the way main logs.
Nothing like the enemy
Does that make
squad.
sense?
I wouldn't be caught
Yeah.
dead in that
Okay.
outfit.
And then this round, it's fine. Don't let it get to you. You guys gotta go.
Yo, take the spike, bro.
It's fine.
I ran back for it earlier.
Don't
and
be
you didn't
don't be
get to me.
upset. Don't be
Oh
upset.
my,
It's
fucking
fine.
retard, bro.
It's fine. It's fine, bro. Why are you tilting?
Bro, because it's
Why
such
are
an
you
easy round,
tilting?
bro. Like,
Who cares?
I hate losing ecos. bro.
Let
Like,
it
holy
go.
shit.
If you don't let it go, you're gonna be a scrub. You understand? Do you want to be a scrub?
Drop in a smoke.
Nah.
Then you gotta let it go. And it happened. Move on.
You're alone, Clove.
Yo, he's rage baiting, right, Turney? I think we're gonna have to. I think we might have to ban him. Is my mod here?
Smoke
December,
tree,
are
bro.
you here?
No peeking.
May, are you here? We might need to time him out a little bit. Who's here? Which
I need
mod's
to
here?
open
Put your
that.
hands up.
It's unlucky, bro.
On the cave.
Door's not shut.
130 on.
M340, are you gonna behave? Answer the question.
50K.
Yes or no, are you gonna behave? We don't tolerate any unproductiveness here. We must be cool and chill and just everyone here is just, you know. Bro, this is some good content right here. Wasn't doing anything here. Picking sides. I'm not picking sides.
It's default.
Bro, this you just come in here just rage baiting everybody. Let
what
me be
is,
mod
like,
for
why
like
are you
1
so
minute. You can
depressed?
ban me. For, like,
Relax.
I'm not gonna ban you, bro.
I'm just calling for a default, bro. You good?
But just don't cause
Your
a
voice,
commotion
you
in the
sound
chat,
like
please. Thank you. This is my
Someone killed
chat.
your whole family or something.
Even don't rage bait me. If you rage bait me, bro, I'm gonna lose it.
I killed them.
So I think that lurk could have been a little bit
That's
faster,
lucky.
okay?
Alright.
Watching here.
Cypher here.
Just
Let
go
me
aim.
orb.
Send A.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, he said it's not even rage bait. He said it's facts. Evan, are you gonna take that? Let me know when you want to watch it happen.
I'm gonna jump on the board.
Nice, nice. I don't have dart, but I'm on the way.
Can you smoke? Can you smoke?
I only one smoke. I'll smoke tree.
Drop in a smoke. Have one of these. Here.
Close the door.
Fuck.
Evan?
Shot dart.
Smoke it.
Barrier created. Drop in a smoke. Reloading.
One's tree.
Door open.
78 on Omen.
Found them.
Club tree.
Shot dart.
Two tree. Two tree.
Evan, Evan.
Just out.
Refreshing.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
Hit 78.
Ready.
Yeah, just protect them.
It's Jen.
Jen.
Jen, to your right. You took it
I
out.
think exits.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
Man,
Check
fuck
one
you.
Okay, good round. Good round, Pineapple. Okay, don't tilt. Okay, let's use some map knowledge here. Is this an attack or a defense side of map, sir?
They taught as a bowstring. The fight the
I think it's defense.
Yeah, it is. So even if we get what? How many do you think we need for it to be manageable rounds?
Like 6.
6?
We have a sage, bro. Like we don't.
Do
have
you
a real
know how
sentinel.
many do you need? It does not matter which comp the fucking is manageable on this map. 3. You get fucking 3-2, you can win on this fucking defense sided map. Do you understand that the comebacks on this map are insane because it's so defense sided? Okay, so don't get tilted. Know which side you're playing.
One tree. Just jump spotting. Just end B, bro. Smoke market.
I'm in tears. Bring me napkins. Can you mute Evan? He is rage baiting. Lol. W mute. Not gonna work. Parks because Evan
Probably
in
trip,
his free
man.
time. We will trap. This is facts. Came back from a 5-6 day onset. Yes, sir, Wob. Like defense
My
is
teammate's
literally like the
skilled.
defense.
100
Like he's
Cypher, 100
freaking out.
Cypher.
They got equal. It's fine. They're tie game. Like fuck.
Satchel out. No peeking.
Nice try.
Last
Hey, we
player
bulling.
standing.
We bulling, bro.
Spike
Okay, we're
down,
chilling.
B.
Don't let it get to you. I know you're probably steaming right now.
Bro, they're not skilling with
Yeah,
me,
see,
bro. Like,
see, I already know you,
Dude.
bro. I met you today and I already know you. You're fucking steam. I can fucking smell this shit from my students. You don't know how many times I've done this where I'm like, I can smell you. You're tilted. I already know. I'm not saying you're tilted, but I can smell that it's getting to you. That's what I'm saying. And you know how I know that? How do you think I know that, bro? Answer the question.
Could
personal experience.
Yes, yes. Personal experience. You got it right,
find
my
Cypher
friend.
first, though.
I've been through that
So you
myself
don't have to
too.
run
I
through the trip.
get it. But you
No,
must
but are you not, bro? Like if they skill,
gotta
just
let
kill
it
the Cypher for
fucking
free.
go. Let it go though. Pineapple, you have to look at it like it's in your hands.
Just
You gotta be fucking Michael Jordan, bro.
I mean,
You
yeah,
gotta be
you could
LeBron
just go
James,
beat-
dropping 40.
If the chips are here, I
That's
can
how you
go
have to
in,
look at
but,
it.
if it's somewhere else,
I'm not saying run it down, but like in terms of everything, the whole package, making calls, identifying,
Revealing area.
killing them, planning.
Loading bomb. Rocking smoke.
Shot dart.
Sir, please
Raise
don't
all?
cuss in this family chat. Sorry, sir, won't happen. Yo, I think we've rage baited M340.
Cypher
He's
is
not
fine,
here
there's a
anymore.
trip.
Care about
Attorney, did we rage bait this guy?
one more.
more.
Backside jet.
I think we rage baited this
He's
guy
out,
out of
he's
the
out.
jet.
One CT.
CT.
Blocking sight.
Be up more a little bit, bro. You're so far
Fuck
back,
off.
man. Fuck.
I'm playing for like the
Yeah.
drop.
Bro, you have fucking ult, man. If they swing, you can swing. Look.
Do I ult?
No,
I don't.
no. Okay, but obviously, in an optimal world, you would have killed him. I believe that I think you should have killed that guy, and you will. But obviously, we came up to that position late. Okay, be closer, bro. It's kind of like, how do I explain this?
So that
It's hard for me to explain it, but I want you to
I'll
be
give you my
more
right.
like, you
I'm gonna
know,
pop now.
put your chest up a little bit and have confidence in your ability to play around corners and terrain and just being aggressive
There's an
and,
extra gun.
you know, being hard to kill,
Yeah,
being
I
a
asked him to
nuisance.
sell.
Just
okay.
far back playing,
We'll give it to
taking
Razor.
the passive route,
That's what I
like,
got.
bro. That's what noobs
They're
do.
pushing
A.
He cannot be backdoored, everybody. He said he can't be backdoored. Ah,
Yeah, he flashed from. Nice.
go,
So
take
strong.
it. Start smoking and run the fuck out. You have ult.
Dropping smokes. Satchel out. Satchel out. Hoops.
What am I
That was
doing in
retarded.
this smoke?
Reloading. Light planted. Wall raised.
Both have it.
Just try.
The
Don't
crouch
ult,
is
don't ult,
crazy.
don't ult, don't ult.
Yeah, they have it.
One enemy remaining.
Surely.
One
Yeah.
enemy remaining.
Wow, she ulted. Crazy.
Nice.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Good round.
Okay.
Anyone have any splints?
So
Pop
there,
Razor, give me
I
that
knew
shit.
you have a general
Shit.
feeling there to be like, go, we need to go. But, bro, if you're really good at this game, you'd have been like the first thought to be like, guys, go, we need to go. And you would have thrown that fucking smoke down so quick.
You can wait knife
Okay,
out.
and that's the
or
edge. It's
just
about
wait.
it being quicker and quicker
Yeah,
and
that's
thinking,
great.
processing, and then just being just quicker overall in mind and body.
Yeah.
Push yourself, Pineapple, goddammit.
Okay.
You have ult, so let's be aggressive. Run it fucking down. Show me
No,
what you
they're saying wait out knife.
Okay, okay. After the knife, when they go in, I want you to be the fucking guns blazing.
The fuck.
Wow.
They know,
Fuck.
they know.
Duty is not over.
Scanning ahead.
Smoke and
Shit.
run in.
So what I mean? Dropping smoke.
Gotta kill him. Go, start running in.
Satchel out.
Close the door.
What the fuck? Backside,
They have
backside.
Go to side.
Backside. Cypher. Curve trips.
Oh!
Hold it. He's bow. Cypher's bow.
Never left. Enemies.
What the
Oh
fuck?
my god, what is your teammates?
105 ohm.
Strike down B.
How are they just running out after you guys?
Ace.
Okay,
What?
that was terrible. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine? It's fine. How many did I say that's manageable? 2 to 3. Bro, we have 4. We chillin', bro. We get 6, we win the game. Just focus. Don't let it get to you. Breathe right now. Into your nose, out through your mouth. Do it right now, 10 times. Breathe.
Alright.
Calm down. Breathe. Okay. Don't let it get to you. It's fine. All good. So you tell yourself. Don't fume. That's the worst thing you can do.
Let's start this party.
Bottling it in. Just breathe, let it go. It happened. All good.
Revealing area. Take flight.
Guys, he's rage baiting again. I think we're gonna have to ban this guy. Oh, he's being sexist because there's a girl on his team. Oh my god.
We go or not?
Calm body out.
Yeah,
Are we?
Satchel out.
Holy fuck. We're mollied.
100.
Oh yeah, we don't have a sentinel. Fuck.
Last player standing.
see?
What? I'm smoked
What do you
off,
mean,
and I
bro?
was killing
What?
Blake.
I'm
What
on
do you
site.
mean?
I'm on site already.
Okay,
Not sure.
I want to explain to you. We got
Not
killed
sure.
from flank. I had a classic. I was
No,
low
no,
and
but
there was
right
a
now,
smoke.
but right now. Yeah, yeah, but I'm heaven. All you have to do is swing tree.
You had to
I-
run from here, bro. Like, there's no way.
No,
The
I was right here,
E-daters,
but I
bro.
had a gun.
Oh,
Everyone shut up, bro.
all good,
We were mollied, bro.
all
Calm
good.
down.
Chill.
God damn.
Chill, Pineapple. Chill,
Don't talk to my
Pineapple.
guy like that.
Don't escalate. De-escalate.
You.
I'm de-escalating by telling him to shut up, bro. Like, holy, bro.
Yeah, that was so funny.
This woman is annoying as fuck, bro.
Oh shit. Oh, hands up in the air, bro. Hands up.
Hands up.
We know.
What the
It's fine. Happens.
No way, he's got a buddy.
But okay, I'll ask you. How often? How common is that though?
Not common to get.
Bro, you're telling me that's not common? That play?
The first time that's ever happened to me.
What? You dying there or you doing that?
Like jump speed, like.
Jump
What do you mean?
peeking and dying. I'm asking how.
I don't really die, bro.
No. I'm asking how common it is. Is it for you to do that play, or
Like
somebody? Yeah, from that spot at the start of the round.
Act on my intent.
Pretty common, I would say.
Really fucking common. That's what the question was. It's like 90% time. Okay, maybe not 90. Like 70% in my games, somebody does that right away, and I'm ready for it too. I play it the same way that guy did. Okay, so you should have waited even longer if you're gonna make that play to throw him off his timing, or just not make that play because it's so common.
Just go.
Okay, they're somewhat thinking people. He knows that generally in this
Cypher's usually back
pool
to just
of
character.
players are do that often.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit map knowledge.
Just wait. Like
You'll get
1
ult
second.
res.
Yeah, you can just wait one more second.
Oh, you should have. Oh,
Got the trade though. And we're up.
well, I'm waiting. I'm the
Close,
kid.
close. I think
Cypher's here.
both
Oh,
house.
he's sitting. Okay, bet. He just died.
Shame
Wow.
from Cypher Boathouse. He's low.
Need a cross side right now.
Club was stairs.
What about
Some bow or
stairs?
not?
Stairs.
Raise. No one's back there. Raise. No one's back there, guys.
Just plant the bomb.
Stairs.
One's
Last
Flank.
player standing.
I should.
Okay, nobody on your team is fucking paying attention. It's fine though. It's all good. Let's get one more and we can win the game.
Last round before the
We're
switch.
gonna win the game. It's fucking defense. Defense on the
I
side.
don't know why
is like-
I don't know why Jed just went in by himself, bro. That was so dumb.
All good. Don't focus on your teammates. Focus on yourself. I think you could have also planted the bomb there, but you just gave up the bomb and just started looking around.
Yeah.
Should just
I'm-
plan it,
yeah.
take fights, and then the bomb is ticking. The more you kill, the more likely you win in that scenario 1v3. So, just had to get the bomb
Walk
down
up.
and take fights.
Fuck, too late.
May, I missed you. Oh, May, can you time out M340IX for like... Turney,
Let's
how
go.
long should I time him out
Cypher's
for?
still here.
Turney gets to decide.
I'm DK.
It's
I'm
a
not-
community-based timeout.
Could be boat. He likes to play boat.
Look, I will never.
That wall's fucked.
Ever.
Alright, they didn't clear boat, bro. I'm actually.
It's 2 market.
Why, bro?
Spikes down.
One CT, 2
Ever
market.
come back. Aww.
Your
I
bomb's
mean,
up.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. We don't accept rage baiters though, so.
54 Omen. Market and CT.
Cause you come in here trying to egoing everybody cause you're
I've dart
a
too.
mortal 3. You make this show? Nah, bro. I make this show. This is my
That's not rage.
show, bro. Okay,
Switching
good round.
sides.
Alright, May, time this guy out.
I can't play dead.
Time this guy out. 5 minutes. Let's see if he comes back after 5 minutes. look, I'm raging. Okay, so we win pistol, we win
Well,
the
can
game.
you play mid to smoke both sides, or
Huh?
I could play B with over?
Nah,
you
you're
play
like
mid,
you're trying
or-
to talk
I just
down
wanna
on
be
me.
yard
Bro.
right.
What's
I'm
going on
there.
here? This is my chat,
Alright.
fam. You want beef? You want beef? You want a 1v1 Evan, bruh?
I love this part.
Oh, he's being racist too. Whoa.
It's like a.
I don't have anything.
Chill.
They could lose though.
Yeah, we actually timed him. Good. I actually want to time him out. He's actually, that guy's a fucking piece of shit. This guy comes in here trying to
Huh?
fucking ego everybody because he's a Mortal 3.
Reloading.
Ow, bro. Bro, what?
Smoke mid.
He's close.
Yep, up cat.
I used to pray for times like this. I came at a good time. Yep, we needed May. I was begging for a mod to show up.
Hitting A.
Hey man.
This guy is not real, bro. This guy is like weird as fuck.
110 close.
Sure, we healed.
Evan, I'm
He's
gonna be
on the
really
right.
honest. I don't even think he's.
Too
I
close.
don't even think he's Immortal 3.
Omen's one. Whoa.
Deadass gotta be AI up. Sorry for being a little quiet.
Both
Guys,
should
his
be.
boyfriend
I've
flew
dart,
down
I've
and
dart.
June so not. It's okay, me. I
there
actually
one,
have not been
cat
streaming
or grass?
lately, so
I don't know.
But yeah.
I've been a
Someone
little
jump
bit slow. I've been a little bit taking just personal time off too, just playing off stream.
Player standing.
But I'll be streaming more lately. Don't worry about it. You're good. Nice try. Okay. You were a little bit all over the place, though. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, tree, heaven, up and down. Like, I think you should have just stood your ground and fought. Maintain space.
I thought my Jet was just doubling tree with me, but then he just left me, so I had to back off.
That's your biggest problem, is space. Controlling, maintaining, gathering, fighting for it. You're so passive. You always leave it, and then you come back to it later, where then you're at a disadvantage. You gotta know how to hold and hold your ground sometimes, whether you die.
B a lot B.
No peeking.
He said he was Immortal 1, but Immortal 3 peak. Yeah, I don't get it. I was wondering, haven't been getting
Onside
as
already,
many
onside.
notifications. Yeah, I know.
Spike
I'm
down.
good. I just been kind of just doing my thing.
Oh, in the smoke, in the smoke.
I changed my sleep schedule too, so I've been waking up at 7
a.m.
a.m. every morning.
Damn, bro. I should
Just
have
trying to get used to that. Just hit Immortal 2 earlier. Do I go for Immortal 2? Yes, sir, Wob. Yes, sir. Oh shit, just dropped some.
Spike
Oh,
planted.
you just closed, bro.
Last player standing.
All good. Yeah, I jumped him. That's why he didn't stream. Lol. Yep, he jumped me. Bro, my room is so hot. Nice try.
Damn, bro. Y'all didn't hit him once.
Okay, so off these 2 rounds, I know it's 2 rounds, we'll reconfirm this later. In terms of our identification, what are they doing?
I mean, first round they kind of defaulted. Second round they just rushed B.
Yeah, so first round they kind of defaulted, played it slow, and then now they ran it down. So we gotta track this to see the frequency, so that way we can, you know, kind of make a calculated guess down the road later. This is for later use. So right now they defaulted 1 round, rushed 1 round. This round, really big round, and showing us what they're gonna do for the future rounds.
Smoke or flash B.
2-3-B, start smoke. So get ready to swing out the smoke.
One's even
Okay,
outside.
okay. Just chill. There's gonna be one close in that smoke, okay? He TP'd, right?
Yeah.
Spike planted.
Close. Oh my god, he's dead.
Yo,
Bro.
my fucking entire team is sitting market, bro. What?
Bruh, like, this, what else to do?
Ah, that's tough, bro. I think you
Nice,
could
one
have
close
been
and smoke probably.
way more urgent to your
One
team.
lane.
Guys, calm. They're out, right? Did
Lane
you
is-
call that they're out?
One CT last. TP site.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
never mind. Nice, good shit, Riz.
Did you call that they're out?
No, I think I said
No, you
2
didn't.
3B.
Well, you were stumbling on your words when they were coming in. You were so nervous for some reason that you couldn't say that 1, 2, 3 coming out, guys. But you could have.
Does he not know that he made a
I
footstep
think you could
over
have
here
called
when you
that for
killed me?
sure. Because they were just sitting around doing nothing. You gotta be, guys are coming out, come. That's what I do. I don't say it 1 time. I say it fucking 5 times so they know. Because whatever, you know, rounds are hectic for some
Nah, it
people.
wasn't
for
a
people for
footstep.
some
It's my
reason.
IQ.
Their ADHD
No, I
is
mean,
going
I
through the
heard
roof.
him.
They can't fucking pay attention.
Nah.
So you gotta manage them in that way sometimes, okay? So a little bit of food for thought.
Okay.
Lock.
Damn.
Up mid.
KO tiles.
That one's man. They're gonna come in.
Pick 'em tree.
Wait, he's back, everybody. He's back.
Crazy trigger discipline.
My
I went up tree, watch out.
ninjas in the Discord, lol. Ascendant and Immortal Pussy.
Spike down A.
He's
1 enemy remaining.
You could heal
Sure.
Silver.
For you.
Has to be heaven.
Deploying drone.
You might get ult on B.
Last player player standing.
Oh
No way.
my god. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Don't tilt. Don't tilt. It's fine. She's got it. Possessive girlfriend.
Spike planted.
He's gonna peek right here. 3, 2.
Can't use this yet.
He's on switch. Right, he's on site.
What am I looking at?
He's on site. He
What?
went lane. He went lane. Oh wait, he went
fuck?
main? Oh my god.
Do I have?
Coming left.
Holy.
Oh, that's a gift.
My ultimate is ready.
You fake, bro. Bro fucks me with me when I'm unmuted. When I'm muted, it says yes. Finally. All right. Let's win this game.
I need to start killing people, bro. Holy.
It's fine. It's fine. It's you're more than that. Okay, it's all about smoking properly. That's it. Smoke properly so your teammates cannot die.
Oh shite, I lost
And
my pet
that's it.
rock.
That's really your role. Don't really need kills. Obviously, that's a bonus.
Get
But
out
don't
of
let
my
that
way.
get in your head.
That was mid.
Up tree, up tree.
Drop in a smoke.
Please.
I'm low.
Look, I'm staying. Staying mid.
One mid still.
I shot somebody.
Good.
One more mid. KO.
Drop in a smoke.
B main, B main. Grabbing orb. It was Clove. I don't know if they're gonna commit here. Yeah, Cypher mid still. Oh, we're probably gonna get
Someone
all
go
three.
here, someone go here.
35 Cypher.
One enemy remaining.
Last one B main, last one B main.
Tourney, no harassing or you're getting banned too.
Gun here. Woo! We got this.
340 IX. I don't have time for you, brother. Sorry, I don't want to take money from the poor. I'm not like that. I have more humility than that, bro. Sorry.
I'm buying.
Okay, good round. Good kills, okay? Like how you
My
played
bad,
it.
my bad. I was on the phone.
Maintain, controlling mid. Take
B main
space
Clove.
sometimes if you like.
I can
Okay,
ult
but
her.
obviously they're playing mid, so it's not a good idea. But try to challenge
Yeah.
it a little bit. Figure it out. Okay, obviously
Yeah.
here, bad idea.
No one B.
Oh, smoke.
Holy.
Fucking the thing so we could push up, no?
If
You
you
want me to
beat
smoke?
Umi Putumi
Nah,
in
not
a
a month today.
1v1,
Kids.
I'll 1v1 you, M340. This guy, yo, Umi,
might be
this guy
pushing us
comes
back.
in the chat and is fucking rage baiting
man.
everybody, bro. He's just
I'm
egoing
amazing,
everybody
but it's fucking
because he's a
wall aim, man.
Mortal 3 peak. Oh my god, you're a good player because you're a Mortal 3 peak. Oh my god.
Drop in a smoke.
Umi Putumi will destroy you. Destroy you.
Let me know if you see Cypher.
Scanning ahead.
I'll 1v1 anyone you want right
They're
now.
leaving.
Nah, you don't want it, bro. You don't want the smoke. You won't
Yeah,
like him
mark it
because you
already.
want N-word. Anyone you want. Nah. Drummy will fuck you up too, bro. You nobody, bro. If you have this much bravado on this stream,
It's on site.
you donezo, dog. Yo, Turney,
I'm
chill
on
with the
top.
racist shit, bro. Real
30
shit.
Dude,
seconds
man.
left. Spike planted.
No, I don't know. He's just egoing everybody because he's a Mortal 3. We had to time him out a little bit.
Last
Yeah,
player
Spokes is
standing.
turning. M340 is a new chatter, and he's... Yeah, I'm generally just being honest. I love you all. Yeah, totally. How fake?
My
Lol.
gun is ready. Just, from the front.
Alright, bro.
Yo, smoke this shit.
What do you think
when
we could
they're
have done a
mid,
little
bro,
bit better this
so we
round?
could play like on the left and on the right.
I just stayed mid.
Yeah. What did I tell you? I said
Simple.
fucking control mid. Wanted to see
Nah,
how it
bro.
played
Like,
out.
yeah.
Yo,
Wait, what do you want
guys,
me to smoke?
he's getting rage baited so
Bottom
hard.
mid,
He's actually.
He wants me to smoke
Yo, he
this?
came and
I
rage
just wanna
baited.
go
I rage
fight
baited him, and now he's mad.
Smoke it, smoke it.
Oh my god.
No, I respect everybody in my chat, but you
Bro,
came in
what?
here egoing
You're
everybody,
actually
bro.
NPC.
So I lost respect for you. Not gonna lie, still. That's how it be. I hate people like that. Huge egos.
You're actually like an NPC.
Oh,
What
they're
the fuck?
A.
Come here.
What are you fucking talking about, buddy?
They're A.
Don't lose it. Don't lose it. It's a close game.
One's cat.
That's what
Sage
you
doesn't
think,
use it
bro.
to
That's what
fucking
you think,
wall
bro.
anything.
No, it's you, brother.
Spike planted. Last player
Oh
standing.
my god.
A little bit,
We fight
it's fine. They went in, they kind of just can't hold.
Cause they're not walling, bro. It's so
Yeah,
simple,
I know,
bro.
I know. It
Yo,
is,
can you wall
it
A?
is, it is.
You play Sage and you don't use your wall. Like, what the fuck?
To think I'd actually watch your videos at work and shit to find out you're this sensitive. Yikes.
Where?
Okay.
What? That's a retarded
How
smoke,
am I
bro.
being sensitive though?
They want me to smoke like
I just
here?
rage baited you.
Yeah, this guy's actually.
Yeah. I
Yo, are
think
you
so,
stupid,
but,
bro?
You know, that's a bad
You
smoke.
can tell by his skills.
Alright, bro. I'm gonna smoke it, bro. I'm gonna smoke it. Don't worry, I got you. Fucking idiots, bro.
It's fine. It's fine. Calm down. Smoke remain. Stay focused. Still winnable. Bro, is this guy not rage rating? This guy said, at least you're a great coach. Bro, like, oh my god. People get rage baited. People are so sensitive, bro. Like M340IX. This guy is so sensitive, man.
Bro, one's behind us.
Can't take a joke.
Someone's in
This guy can't take a joke.
no peeking.
Last player standing.
Not sure. Okay.
No way they want me to smoke this,
What do you?
but what is
Okay,
that
what do you
smoke?
think's kind of wrong with your? Where do you always play mid when they come out B?
Place is nice, but not
Mark
nice enough
it.
to die in.
Mark it.
Let's win and get out.
Switch it up. Start mid. They're coming out B. Go somewhere else. Go stairs. Go spawn. Go logs. Go lane. Like play outside of smoke. Be really creative. Your positioning is bad. You gotta work on it. It's too passive. Sometimes just come out the smoke. Tap two people. One person. Just make a play sometimes. You gotta get used to making plays. Make a play. Production. 1v1, you beat him, you get me. Join the Discord server. Yeah, join the M340IX. What's your Discord name, bro? Join the Discord
Who
community, bro.
refuses
Join the
to-
VC right now,
Oh
bro.
my god.
He says after his
Like I never left.
Last player standing.
Alright, bro.
Spike planted.
I know exactly.
Grounded.
You're not in the VC. Nice try.
Attackers win.
Yep. So that's really what I like you to take away. I know it was kind of a lengthy session, but this game kind of confirms what the problems you're having. And the problems you're having are very minor. If you work, and they're very small details. If you work on these though, bro, you'll be a really good player. But you gotta focus and soak them in a little bit. Okay, do you have any questions?
Nah.
Anything you want to talk about? You should have stuff.
Like, oh, how do I stop? How do I stop tilting, bro?
That's
Like,
it, bro.
holy.
You know what I was just gonna say if you said something? Your mental is bad. And I'm gonna tell you this
like
right
my
now.
Sage was retarded, bro.
Who cares though? Did you not play bad? Look at you.
Nah, I
How
played
is it?
bad,
How?
but
Okay, go to that screen right now. Go to that screen. Go to that screen. Go to the match. Go to the scoreboard. How can she be retarded if you are more retarded off this score line?
mm,
No, no, stay there. Stay there. Don't get off that screen. Stay there. Look at it. Open it up. Are you not willing to take some accountability?
nah, I definitely played bad, but
Sure. And that's what you need to
yeah,
focus on is yourself. Dude, you would be a way you probably be such a good high level good player if you just focus on your mental. Let it go. Let things go. You bottling it in within the game because they're retarded. Trust me, I have those feelings too. Okay, but the faster you let it go, the faster you can move on and focus at the task at hand. What is the task at hand? How do we win these rounds? Of what they're doing, especially when we're losing. This is what the protocol is for. It's not for when we're winning 13-0 and we just start thinking about solutions. It's for when we're losing. You don't know how many sessions I've had in my sessions with students or with myself when I play by myself where we're losing and I think and I adjust and we take over the game and we win with the student or with me solo queuing. It's a skill. It's a tool that will help you succeed. So you gotta take accountability. You played terrible. Everybody played terrible on your team, but you gotta focus on what you can control. Not with the Sage. Why are you picking out the Sage? Yeah, she's bad. Everybody's bad. Jet's bad. Silva's bad. Raze is bad. They're all bad. Why are you picking out just the Sage? It's a team game, is it not?
yeah,
Yeah, and I know it sounds like you're like, oh yeah, but they're random people. I get that, but it's the same thing with pickup basketball, pickup hockey. Still, you're gonna be somewhat competitive and play together to win, even if it's meaningless that win. Okay, sometimes it's not, but so understand that. But you gotta bring value to your team and other ways than aim. And I've given you that answer. How do we do that, Parks? Is to use our mind by identifying for the team. Guys, this is how they're playing. This is what they do. This setup. This guy's a rat. This guy's not a rat. This guy's perma lurking, never lurking. Okay? They always run fakes, never rotate, always rotate. They're running rehit 6 rounds in a row, guys. And then not only telling your team that, but giving them a solution. That's what good players do. They tell them, this is what I've identified. This is what's wrong. This is what they're doing that's working against us 6 rounds in a row. We're losing. And this is what we're going to do. And then it works. Because they whatever they thought about, they can actually kind of think about it logically and be like, wow, this is the solution. It works. And there's a lot. Okay, there's some textbook answers. I can't tell you all of them, but I want you to develop your own textbook answers, right? For example, if we're on defense and they're defaulting hard, do we need to start fast rotating?
nah,
No, we can default around as in spread out, wait for them, take space, etc. etc. So there's solutions. You just have to think about it. Okay, if we're on attack and they're fast rotating, do we just run it down on them?
nah,
No. Does that make
fake,
sense? They're fast
nah,
rotating 5 people to A. They know we're going in. Do we run it to 5 people? No, it doesn't make
nah,
sense, right? So you gotta find these solutions by thinking and like really processing what kind of goes hand in hand, what is the counter. There's always a counter to something else. Okay, and play chess. Don't play checkers. Oh, they're here, I'm gonna go there. Oh, now they're here now, guys. Play chess. They're over here. I know it. I have all the saves. I'm gonna take it down, walk down, and even if they rotate over, I'm gonna kill them. If they don't, they're contained, guys. We all know they're stuck. We main, stuck. We main. Right? Does that make sense? So um,
mm-hmm.
these are the things I'd like you to kind of think about. Okay, couple notes before you go. I know you gotta go, so let's do this quick. Don't get tilted. Know which side he's playing and understand that he has the hard side first. This is map knowledge, mental fortitude. Bro, work on your mind. Okay, how old are you? You're 19?
Yeah,
Okay, I was very similar. I'm seeing a lot of myself in you. I'm 29. I'm 10 years older than you. I was a pro gamer when I was 14. Would try to go pro in multiple other games, etc., etc. Okay, I see a lot of myself in you. How is that emotionalness, that competitive drive to win, and getting frustrated because you know things aren't going my way. We're not winning. RR is lost. Okay. How? Why do you think? Where do you think frustration comes from?
Um, like passion. I don't know, wanting to win,
No,
or
break it
like
down. Break it down. We can spend all night if we have to.
like
What?
for me specifically,
Sure, yourself or in general. Where does frustration come from?
uh, just like
From let's say, let's be more specific. Where does your frustration come from? From when those small throws or things happen, or you losing the game, or you tilting and whatever. Do you know? Try to
cause
think.
uh, probably ego.
Sure.
I don't know, or just
It's in your own understanding of your capabilities of not being able to carry. Do you understand what that means? From you
um
from you knowing that you're not good enough to carry. You're like, "Fuck. I'm dog shit, so I'm going to blame my teammates cuz I'm at the bottom." That's where it comes from.
hmm,
It doesn't come from you're angry because you lost. It's because subconsciously your mind knows that you should be doing better. You should be the guy to win them the game. But you're taking it out on your teammates. Does that make sense? And
yeah.
that's a coping mechanism. You want to downplay your incapabilities. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
So, and I'm going to be really honest, you don't know how many students I've had where they have this huge mental problem. Not problems as in they're retarded, but problems as in mental blocks, ego, tilting, don't know where their anger and emotions come from. And they go through this ego death. Okay, do you know what ego death is? You're quite young, you may not understand what this
No.
is. They kind of associate this with drugs sometimes. You take a really hardcore drug and you just see life in a new way. You kind of become humble, whatever, you're grounded. Some people go the opposite way, they go crazy, addicted. Okay, but there's gonna be a ego, like, a lot of the people when they take those drugs, like, acid and shit, they cry and stuff like that. So, but but that can happen without drugs. I'm just saying that's usually associated with drugs. But you need to have an ego death in a sense as well, in terms of your mental, you specifically, because of how weak it is. Do you understand? I know you.
Yeah.
You don't know me, but I know you. Do you understand what I mean? Like first day we met, I know you, bro. I really do. Like literally, I already know your mind. You're a tilter. You're a tilter. That shit gets to you. It's just so frustrated. You want to smash your keyboard and mouse, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Because I was in that same boat. Sometimes I have those feelings too. Okay, but gotta kind of understand that it's unproductive because you're coping. The emotions are taking over your rational thinking. Instead of being like, you know what, I played really bad. There was a lot of rounds that I let slip away, a lot of mistakes I can focus on and think on. Wait, this went wrong. Wait, fuck, what happened in this clutch? Oh my god, maybe the smoke was real. Well, I should have thought of what they are doing so much often and then find solutions. Instead of thinking about that, you're just thinking, yo, this teammates, this girl's retarded, this. Like, you can see why that's wrong, right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna tell you one piece of advice that if you really truly follow, it will change your life. Don't just know you have that problem. Fucking take action. Apply. Change. That means change. Become a new person. Do you want to be like this person?
Nah.
Do you think it's a good look? Imagine if your parents saw you do that, tilting and baby raging.
Nah.
They would probably slap you upside the head, no? They would.
Probably.
My parents would. They'd be like, "What?" They have too. When I was younger and I used to rage
Uh,
when I lose, like, games, they'd be like, "What's wrong? Why are you yelling? Like, it's just a game." Right? I'd be like, "You don't understand. It's super competitive. I want to win." Right? Obviously, there's that side to it, but that's that. Okay. So, the next thing is be aggro in his positioning. Again, this is your biggest thing. I need you to focus on, and not just know you have a problem with. I'm gonna kind of yap really fast because I know you gotta go.
No, no, I got time. I got time.
Hold it, bro. Hold it, please. In the love of Jesus Christ, just fucking sit there and just do nothing is better than what you're doing. Maintain control, gain more. Don't just give it up for free. That's how you have to think about it. Okay, in football, do they give up every inch for free? Do they just say, "Hey, you can
No.
take the first down here"? It's 1 inch, and they give it their all in that play. No, you're American, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you probably love football. I'm an athlete my whole life, so I know I play Canadian football over here in Canada at high school and college. But bro, they don't give it up 1 inch. It's 4th and 1, bro. They're giving it all. You understand? They don't go, here you go, even though they know the possibilities or the chances of getting that first down is very high. It's 1 inch. No, they still
Yeah,
give it
yeah.
their all to stop it because there's still a chance. Okay, so that's kind of how that's kind of how I'd like you to think about it. It's protect it. Don't give them an inch, and you keep giving them fucking 3 feet. That's too much. That's a touchdown, bro. Protect it at all costs. Okay, and it's valuable. Remember that round where you kind of was starting to take space on A on Icebox, came back, and then what happened? The Jet, he you gave up the space you already ate up, and he re-ate it up because you left it open. So he's like, oh wait, there's nobody here. Let me kind of test it, dabble my feet in. He dabbles his feet in a little bit, and he just killed you. He peeked from under maze in your top nest. Remember that round? And he
Yeah,
just killed you
yeah.
and kills the other guy, and then they won the round. That could have been the pivot, the turning point in the game where you win off that round. Like, I'm not saying it is solely, but it could be a point where it stacks up you helping to win. Whether that's a mental side to it, not just rounds, but a momentum side. Like everyone feels, oh yeah, 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 boom, boom, boom. And you guys were already on a little bit of a streak, and it got cut off, and then they started coming back and winning. Was it not a close game? It was like 9-9 at one point.
Surprise,
No,
motherfucker.
Yeah,
so
we were up.
just kind of you know think about that football reference example and treat it that way. I don't know if you're an athlete, but that's that, okay? The next thing is track enemy individuals' tendencies. Okay, I'll teach you this right now. It's a simple human psychology thing. I have a psychology background. I went to school for psychology. Okay, humans are a creature of habit. Whatever they like to do, they'll do it again. And we can take that not just through life, but Valorant. Wait, if this guy lurked, he will do it again. If they ran a fake, they will do it again. If they did this, if they like to play like this, they're gonna do it again. I'm not saying they'll do it all the time, but they will. It's in their capabilities. So what I'm trying to say is that I would like you to track their capabilities. Wait, he is able to be a rat. I gotta account for that. He's not a rat. Don't need to. Okay, he's sometimes a rat. Gotta sometimes account for or be vigilant and always be accounting for it just in case that he catches a timing in some random time. And I want to be vigilant and be proactive and not let that happen ever. That's what good players do. They're super vigilant, thinking of their capabilities and using it against them by being ready.
Hmm.
Okay, does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like you to focus on this. This is a life skill and a Valorant skill. It's not just a Valorant skill, it's a life skill. Understanding, and I'll give you this example. If you had a friend and you could do and you knew exactly his life, what he liked to do, his childhood history, you grew up with him, everything, you know his parents, you knew everything, you knew how he acted, what he liked to eat, you knew everything about him, 100% how he thinks and what he likes and what he does. Okay, what could you do to that guy mentally?
Like anything, because I
Anything.
just
You could literally make him jump off a building. You could what I'm looking for is you can manipulate him. And what we need to do is that's very dangerous. I don't want you to do that to a friend or somebody. That's not what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying. What I'm saying is bring that to Valorant. If we know the enemy as a whole, what they do exactly, what they are, what their parents are, what they do, how they think as a whole and individually as a unit, and their IGL and the individual players, what can we do to them?
To manipulate.
We can manipulate them. We can make them move to where we want to, use their own tendencies and what they like to against them because we're ready for it, right? So, and I'm telling you at the highest level, they will do this very at a high level. So, and that's what playing chess is. Do you play chess at all?
Yeah,
That's
a
what it
little
is.
bit.
It's just what it is. It's all about understanding who that guy is as a person, his thought process at a highest level, obviously at a pro level. That's what they're thinking, and then often they want to know what his life is like, to see what kind of person he is, so that way they can use as edge. Think about that. At the highest level, there's no more room to gain edge. They gotta think about how the guy's life is, how he talks, how he behaves, who he is as a person, his thought processes. And so I would like you to bring this over a little bit more, okay, to
Yeah.
Valorant and think about this. And this is called tendencies and frequencies. Usually I ask my students what it is. I'm not going to ask you to save time. Tendencies is in the name. What they tend to do, what they like to do, how they do it. Okay. And frequencies are in which rate they're doing it. Is it once a game, every round? Not likely, very likely, super likely, perma, 100% guaranteed. Does not matter what language or fractions are used. Every 3 rounds, once a game, once a half, 5 times a game, six. Does not matter. That's frequencies, and you gotta track this. It's on an individual level and a macro level, micro and a macro level, because we gotta identify how they play as individuals, and then the overall unit. Are they aggressive, faking team, run it down team, silent defaulty team all the time, slow playing team, right? So, that's that. Do you have any questions with this?
No, it makes sense.
Okay, and this is something I would like you not to only think about, but to apply. How? And I taught you with the 4 steps. Identify how they play as a whole, individually. Step 2, process. What does that mean? Where they set up and how they're playing. Number 3, solutions for that. What step 1 and 2. And then step 4 is to apply. Making sure you are managing them. Apply when it's step 4, that means the start of the round. Make sure they're in the position that way the concept you want to use, which is a fake, rehit, default, they are in the right position for it to actually make sense and work. Okay, so that's that.
Yeah.
Any more questions? And
Um.
before you answer, last note, you know what? Do you want to know what I wrote? This is probably I've never wrote this in my life.
Yeah. Sure.
Mental is chopped. That's what I wrote. Okay, okay. So, oh, a little bit funny, but don't make me write these things, and don't just hide it from me. As in, I know you're steaming, and I can fucking see your face, even through this fucking monitor, even though I can't see. I know, you know how I know, and you already told me because through personal experience. Yes, I've gone through it myself. That's how I know. So, but your mental is weak. We gotta fix that now, or it's gonna turn into a bad ego. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be really bad, and you're gonna look at yourself sometime and be like, "Wow, like I can't believe I'm this person." Trust me, I've been through that myself, where I have a huge ego. First time I got to Mortal in episode 3, I was egoing everybody, felt on top of the world. Okay, and I was just nasty to people. And I said, throughout the years, I'm like, "Fuck, I was actually a piece of shit sometimes." Nobody's perfect, not even me. Nobody. Everyone makes mistakes. Everybody's been nasty. But don't become even worse in that, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Kind of take care of it now, where you control your actions and your mind and your feelings. Who controls your mind? You or me?
Me.
You. So you gotta control your emotion. It's emotion. A frustration, anger. That's an emotion. So don't be emotional. Be rational. Be critical. Be logical. Logic over emotion all day. And me, trust me, I was the most emotional person. I was never had any ounce of logic until I was 25. Okay, I was the most. Anybody looked at me wrong, I wanted to fight them. I was super. Somebody told me something I didn't want to hear. I would literally tell them they're retarded, even if they were right. And I look back on those times, I'm like, why was I like that? So don't be that person, because you know why? Don't be that person. People will not respect it. And I'm giving you life advice. You're 19. You'll go through life now. You're starting to. So people will not respect people like that, that cannot be logical. Emotional people, they'll rage bait them all day in person. Okay, so that's that. Before you go, remember I asked you, what do you want from Valorant? What did you tell me?
I think I said Immortal is at
Yep,
college.
and I was like, and I was like, okay, let's change it. Let's make it bigger. You're like Immortal 3, right?
Yeah.
And so, and then you're like low radiant or whatever after. Okay, but off that note, that's what you want. Collegiate. Okay, be a and I'm sure you don't want to be a dog shit collegiate player, do you? You want to have a
No.
0.87 KD, Playing
Hell
Smoke's Omen?
no, bro.
Hell fucking no. I'm sure you
Nah.
want the fucking spotlight on you to get a scholarship or some shit. I know there's scholarships. You're probably my seventh collegiate player student, so I've had a lot of them that some want to go pro, some just want to get a scholarship, some want to be C League monster. Okay, if you want to be the best, um, well, or anyways, before that, but so that's what you want. Okay, the follow up question is, okay, what do you want? That's what you want. What are you willing to sacrifice for what you want? How badly is it what you want? Think about that. You don't need to answer it. But when I did, and I asked about 30, 40 students about this when I did back 2, 3, 4 months ago, 3 months ago, only a few would say, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Lose my girlfriend, lose all my money, lose my family. And what I'm saying is obviously not to do that. It's foolish. Okay, but I'm saying adopt that mentality where it's like all or nothing. Like this is what I want and I'm gonna get it. Nothing's gonna stop me no matter how long it takes or how whatever what gets in my way. Because that's the expectation I have on you now. Those that want to improve and become something must go through the journey, but you gotta, you know,
Yeah.
kind of dig deep. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
so ask yourself those two questions every day. What do I want? And then it'll change. Some days it'll change, but you got that, and that's why I told you. Tell me, what do you want? What's the big picture? What is the big goal? I don't want to hear fucking Ascendant 3. You're already there. You're a Mortal 2 type player already, a Mortal 1 type player. You're almost there. Just gotta focus on some stuff. Tell me the big dream, right? And so that's why it's important. It will change, but and why I'm saying to ask yourself these two questions is so that you don't lose sight. How do I know why this is important? Because I did. I made those mistakes where I regretted quitting, giving up. I tried to go pro in Dota 2. I spent 4 years of my life, every 18 hours a day, grinding, top 500, going to lands, networking. And I quit. I just gave up. If I spent another 2, 3 years, I was there. I was going to go pro. I was already, all my friends were top 100 Dota 2 players and NA. Some of the guys are really well known that were my friends. So I failed in that. StarCraft 2, I was Grandmaster. And when I was 14, I used to get sent to MLGs. I just quit. I was there. I was facing top 50 players in the world. And I just quit and gave up. I was 14. I was a prodigy, up and coming. I was already on 2 pro teams. I'm in Liquipedia. I tried to go Inspector Divide. So I understand what it feels like, the regret. I'm 29 to this day, thinking like, you know what? I'm not satisfied with my dream. I gave up. I did not exceed my expectation. It's not to my standard. I regret it, and this regret burns at me every day because I wanted to be pro. That was my dream ever since I was 14. Okay, and I know what it's like to tell my parents I want to go pro and fail and rinse and repeat and why, and that's why these two questions are important so you don't lose sight, because that's what I expect from you, is to hit your goal now. Okay, so that's your session. Do you have anything else you want to talk about before I let you go?
Um, should I touch up on like the aim or not?
Yeah, so we'll
Or
talk.
is
We'll
that
we'll talk on that right now. So you told me you kind of do nothing, right? So I
yeah, I
will
just use
kind.
it to warm up.
Yeah. So how I structured it when I was trying to go pro in episode 5 to 6, and I was a Mortal 3 peak, I would literally wake up, aim train. I would do the range aim train takes 40 minutes to an hour. Then I would aim train in the range routine 30 40 minutes. Then I would DM 1 to 2. Then I would play all day, and then I would leave myself some time, and then I would do another session of aim train. Obviously you're not at that level yet. So that will come down the road once this first segment is too easy. Once you feel like you're gotten really good and it's too easy, you want to more difficult, you want to improve even more, then that's down the line. But right now, what I need you to do, you have Kovacs, right? Are you willing to use
Yeah,
Kovacs or Aim Labs?
I can use Kovacs.
Okay, so I'll give you Kovacs, the playlist that brought me to Mortal 3 that I found in episode 5, that I give all my students. There's testimonials about it. People love it. A lot of my students use, every student uses it. really makes people really good. Okay, and just using it once a week or once a day. Sorry. So use the the Kovacs first thing, right? Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you two videos, which are it's gonna be like a basic part of the range routine and then a more advanced part. So there's gonna be two parts, and then I will send you. So I'll send you those videos about how to do your range routine, and then I will send you two videos on how to do the aim playlist properly. I taught two students, multiple students, but I have it on VOD with two students where I watched them do the Kovacs playlist and I showed them pinpointed, oh, slow down, mouse control, precision, don't miss your first shot, stuff like that. And then you'll see how much they improve. I make them play after, and you're like, dude, they're just going crazy. So you'll kind of see. You can skim through that part if you want, but you'll see how to do it
Hmm.
properly. It's one thing to just do it, get through it, but it's one thing to really do it properly, where it's gonna improve your aim by 10 folds if you're being consistent doing it properly. Technique over speed. Okay, so that's what I'll send you. So the Kovacs, and then I'm gonna say, let me do this right now before I forget. So I'll send you these notes right now. Send you this playlist. It's called Pure G Training. Okay, there's two, warm up or training. Do the training one. Okay, send you that, and then I'll send you the two videos of the range. Let me just write that down so I don't forget. Two videos of range routine. Two videos of Kovacs playlist help VODs. Okay, and so that's how you want to do it now. Okay, you have a lot of time. You play a lot right now because you got summer or whatever. You're getting a job. Maybe you'll slow down then, but aim train. Trust me, stick with it for a week, 2 weeks, and get back to me. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck, bro?" Okay, so and do
Okay.
it properly. Trust me, you don't know. Have helped more than 150 students, and at least 90 of them are like, "What the fuck?" It's like transform my aim completely, and a lot of them do. Some of them just become immortal overnight by applying the stuff I teach them, plus the aim training consistency. So aim train, range routine, D 1 to 2 DM, play, then do another session if you want to get really good. If you kind of just feel like it's whatever, it's kind of hard still, stay on this one I showed you. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. Did you learn anything today?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
I hope you did, because that's my goal. I don't want you leaving here being like, oh, the fuck. Okay. So, and I think you did, because there's a lot of small stuff that you're not thinking about that you need to. And that's it. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. You have to understand. It's the small stuff that separate you from being ascendant to immortal 3. It's like really minuscule stuff. It's not the big stuff like shoot, aim, crosshair placement. Everybody does that well at immortal 1, immortal ascendant 3, ascendant 2. Okay, it's about the brain, the knowledge, utility usage, timings, understanding the identification protocol, solutions, adjustments, tendencies, and frequencies. A lot of things about to be a good player. Okay, so that's that. All right, I'll let you go. If you want to book with me for future, how the session will go is it'll be very similar. We'll play 3 games and we'll really kink out what you're doing wrong every game and things you need to focus on, stuff like that. Let me know if you want to book. Um, but that's that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So good job, Pineapple. And then just be
All right.
consistent, bro. And obviously, I don't know if I'll be there with you or not once we go or whatever, but be consistent. Only you know if you're cheating yourself. Think about that.
Yeah.
Only you. Nobody else cares. I don't give a fuck. Your parents don't give a fuck. You give a fuck because you got a goal to hit. You got a player to become for C League or whatever the fucking your goal was. Okay, so dig deep and really be consistent and you'll see so much exponential growth. You're gonna put in the work for a month, you're gonna be like, oh my god, not improving, not improving. And then 1 week, boom, you're gonna be fucking up to 800 RR. That's how growth works. It's like a bamboo tree. It doesn't sprout in the first week. It's like it sprouts 5 years later. You know that? It takes a bamboo tree 5 years to sprout. It's building its foundations for 5 years. So that's how you have to think about it. And then focus on your fucking mental, you tilter. Stop tilting, Pineapple. God damn it.
All
Okay?
right.
It's really important, bro. Having the ego death. Really fucking be critical of yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, am I a tilter? Is this the person I am, bro? Because more often than not, you're going to ask yourself that question and you're going to be like, no, this is not the person I want to be. It's disgusting behavior. It's unproductive. It's holding me back. It's coping. So understand that. Okay, it's up to you. You cheat yourself if you want. Nobody else cares. So good luck on your journey, my friend. Okay, whether we speak again or not. But that's that. All right, Pineapple. Good session today.
All right.
Hopefully we speak soon. Good luck on your journey. If we don't,
Yeah.
on C League and stuff like that. And any questions you have about Valorant or life, you let me know, my friend. I'm here for you. Okay, in some way, shape, or form. Okay, that's that. All right. Later, brother.
All right.
Peace, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Peace. No problem,
Yep.
Pineapple. Later. Stop tilting.
Later. I will.
All right. Peace.
Yep.
Umi Potumi and Evan.
Oh.
These two
Oh my
high
god, he did join
cases.
this
These
VC.
two high
Yeah.
cases. Kitche, hello. Sorry, I was just finishing up. Yapping away.
Yeah, we were watching.
Huh?
We were watching.
Okay. Yo, who's this guy in my chat, bro? Who knows? Is this Crypto? Did he change his name? Who is this
No,
guy?
it's not crypto. It's not crypto.
is
He's
this
in the
guy,
general
bro?
chat. He was typing.
Really?
Uh huh.
Yo, are you here, M3?